Hey, Tony.
Yes, Brian.
Did you know that there's a Salty Language Pod YouTube channel?
What?
Exactly. We've already got one video that should be up there by the time this makes it to nestle and kiss your ears gently.
I just shit my pants.
Well, that's probably normal. But anyways, yeah, so for those who who didn't know, we should have the links up on our pages, which are, we'll talk about later. Also,
we always do.
But there should be a little behind-the-scenes video up at it. Look, if you don't have the link, look us up on YouTube under Salty Language Pod.
Word.
Do it.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Tony.
It's episode double deuce, sir.
That's right. I just took a double deuce.
Oh,
wait.
Snap.
No, I didn't.
No?
No fourth meal over here.
It's probably a good thing, because fourth meal is a Taco Bell thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's also what show and I call it, like, 1 is peeing, 2 is shit, 3 is just, a little loose, fourth meal is a mess.
Fair enough.
Fourth meal is where you need a sink and a toilet.
That fair enough.
Yeah, which is why it works perfectly that it's associated with Taco Bell.
Is my hat distracting?
Yes. I can't get over how much you are bah humbugging Christmas.
I am. It's fucking warm, sir.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah. Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome everyone to
the episode 22.
Yep.
A Christmas Miracle in the Shameless Plug Studios. I don't know.
I was like, what was the miracle?
We're here.
Oh. All right.
I know what the miracle is. We released this podcast on Christmas.
Oh,
shit.
People don't even know that yet.
I know. Future.
Man, it's crazy speaking from the future.
Yeah, well,
Or the past or whatever.
I've watched enough Bronco games with T that I feel kind of inspired by Jesus.
Oh, right, number 15?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
T-Bis, as I like to call him.
That's a good one, T-Bis. I like it. It didn't help him too much last week.
No.
Oh, boy.
No. Yeah, he was
Belichick's no.
He was having flashbacks to when my Detroit Lions came into town and gave him the old foot in the ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Stu didn't even have to stomp on him.
Nope. The Lions, or as Tebow calls them, the Romans.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. No shit. It would have been hilarious if there was some player that had been traded from the Broncos to the Lions and then they played him,
That would be awesome.
Judas! Love it. Well, season's greetings to everybody listening to this. Hope you get everything you want for Christmas.
Happy Kwanzaa. Merry Eid.
Wow, you're really doing this. Happy Nothing Day.
Happy Nothing Day, yeah. That's a good one. Hip Hop Hooray, we got some President's Day.
Nice. Or actually, if you're an atheist, I guess I should just say Happy Sunday.
Happy December 25th, sir.
Sorry there's no football today.
Yes. What else we got? Oh, yeah, Hanukkah.
Oh, careful. You sound like you were trying to speak Klingon for a minute there.
I was. That's what the Klingons celebrate.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware. I thought you were reaching out to our friends in the Jewish community.
No, we don't have any friends in the Jewish community.
Sure we do.
We do?
Mm-hmm. We have at least one.
I doubt it.
There's got to be one somewhere.
The only Jew I know is a pretend Jew.
All right, there's that. Yeah, who has the cousin that's the pretend Amish.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
right.
It's a family of lies.
It is. It's all just shenanigans in that family,
yes,
isn't it?
It is.
Oh, that angers me all.
Bastards.
Not really. It doesn't.
So, yeah, marry whatever you're celebrating. Let's just go with that.
All right, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Anything new and exciting?
Not really.
Sweet.
Besides maybe ritual suicide earlier today, trying to finish Christmas shopping.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I went through that yesterday.
Oh, God.
Although, it's odd. I never have the inspiration for ritual suicide. I always have the inspiration for mass homicide. Like, I just have this want for, like, two good swords to come after people like, I can't think of his name. What's his name from the Spartacus show? They always fought with the two swords.
The Gaul. I don't remember his name either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, yeah, if you watch Spartacus, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, right? But that's kind of more where I want to go with it. Just run around and swinging swords around.
Yeah, I'm more for just a quick out.
Fair enough. Yeah, it is a lot of work to do the other. Yeah, you're right.
It's either
I'm all turned around on this now.
Or it's, just maybe jerk the wheel in oncoming traffic.
Take the seatbelt off.
Yeah,
Click.
Yeah.
What a way to celebrate
Christmas. Those holiday crowds, seriously.
Yeah.
I know everything's supposed to be good cheer and, peace on earth and goodwill to other men, but nothing makes you want to murder more than this time of year.
Yeah.
With the traffic
and oddly enough,
shitty people.
Numbers support you also, because again,
Fuck yeah,
it is the number one. It is the highest suicide rate.
5 shootings last weekend in Toledo.
Listen, I was bored.
Oh well, you'll have that.
It's either that or I set fires. Which would you rather have?
Well, I prefer the fires because it's getting cold. Actually, it's not getting cold out. It's like spring.
That wastes taxpayer money because then the fire department has to come out.
That's true.
If I just shoot somebody, someone can just kick them to the curb.
Yeah, true.
And then when the street sweeper comes by, they'll take care of it. It's like running over something in your yard with the lawnmower. We got another one.
Oh, that's a
it's kind of like a street sweeper in Bourbon Street.
Oh, I thought you meant street sweeper like a Tommy gun. The old street sweeper.
No. There's no need for a Tommy gun when they're already dead.
Why not?
I don't know.
That's just like a signature.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I don't know. There's really ain't much news since the last time we recorded.
Yeah,
besides,
I agree.
Like I said, murderous rage.
Yeah, which is honestly pretty normal. Yeah, so, what are you going to do?
I am a little, perturbed that earlier this week it was in the 50s. And I was running around with just no coat on.
And no pants.
Then the next day it was like 30-something again.
Yeah.
Fuck this weather. Right in its mouth hole.
Neck clit.
Yes, that too.
Right in the neck clit.
Mouth hole to the neck clit.
Nice. If it doesn't have a neck clit, you'll make one.
Yes, this weather stinks.
Tricky time.
I'm not saying I want 8 feet of snow.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I'm not saying I want AIDS.
Well, that too. But I'll take it. If I can get the Magic Johnson version, I'm all in.
That's just HIV.
Yeah. I'm convinced he doesn't have it anymore.
He's positive. It's all right.
Positive?
Mm-hmm.
Like happy?
No, like his blood test.
Oh.
Right.
Now, if you get positive on an AIDS test, is that kind of like a fail?
That's an interesting point because it's not very positive when the doctor comes back.
Well, hey, you passed. I did what? You got positive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. It's not like, in history class, like, hey, you passed. Be like, all right, woo.
Yeah, woo. F what? Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a conundrum, Brian.
Nah.
That's a salty conundrum.
Brian, think. Brian Mash. So you want to talk about some Christmas movies? Since you and I are always filled with holiday spirits.
Oh, God, the holiday joy is...
Such as Delicious Yingling.
Well, that helps provide holiday joy. At least takes the edge off.
No, holiday spirits.
Oh, good point.
This and whatever alcohol we can get our hands on.
Because anytime I've ever tried the old eggnog...
Yeah, it just doesn't do it for me either, yeah.
It's like,
You watch on Christmas Eve, I'm going to be knocking back some Captain and Coke, though.
Well,
or some Stag and Coke, depending on what tickles my fancy.
Go with the Stag. Cherries seem a little Christmassy for some reason.
You're right. It's a little more festive. Although, if we were talking about the Captain as in Derek Jeter...
Well... You don't want to be knocking back that Captain.
No, I sure don't.
You might as well be drinking eggnog.
Yeah, that is one present I don't want to be opening, is the Derek Jeter gift bag.
No. That means you did dirty things the night before.
Do you think he gives out those gift bags for Christmas, too? I don't mean to people he's had sex with. I just mean in general.
In general, I would hope so.
That would be fantastic.
That would be funny.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that would be great.
Like, he gives the thing to a random person, and they're like, oh, thanks, Jeet. They open it up, and... They're like, oh, cool, autographed baseball. You were great last night. Or thanks for the anal. What?
Well, it'd be even
Or thanks for the Allen.
As if you already
Have you watched The League this past week?
No.
Damn it.
Shit.
Well, I just gave a joke away.
That's all right. I'll forget by the time we get home.
Yeah.
No. But it would be even better if he gave out those gift bags for Christmas after the story came out.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to, like, Toys for Tots.
So people be like, Auntie Baru, what did you do?
Yeah, they're re-gifted.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's funny.
I heard you like Derek Jeter, Timmy.
Here's a jersey. What's the stain on it? Oh.
Did you spill buttermilk on this, Grandma? What is this?
Oh, buttermilk and raspberry jelly. And Shame.
Oh.
I didn't even know Shame had a color.
Oh, Derek Jeter's in the crime scene sex. Oh.
That's nasty. Well, he is the captain.
He is the captain.
Oh, my
You
God.
don't fuck around.
No. That's like a web strip waiting to happen.
It really
the
is.
Captain.
The captain.
Oh, I wish I did something with movies. I'd start making shorts of that.
Just do stick figure Jeter.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Or do like...
How do I put pinstripes on a stick figure, though?
Very, very fine pen.
Okay. I have some of those.
Excellent.
Man, that'd just be... All right, so here's what needs to happen.
All right, I'm in.
Someone needs to do this because I'm way too lazy.
And make a video that we could put on our YouTube
This
channel.
is exactly what I was actually talking about. Is someone needs to make a thing where Derek Jeter is Santa Claus. And he just goes around giving inappropriately autographed items to various people. Like I said, picture Derek Jeter at a Toys for Tots drive.
Like handing out purple dildos?
Yes. Not even that, but he's just handing out autographed baseballs and stuff that, like I said, say stuff like, sorry about the ass stitches or stuff like that,
Right. Sorry about the vaginal bruising.
Exactly.
But that's how the captain does it.
Your back was the best target ever. Just stuff like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yep. Who says neck clits aren't sexy? Sign the captain.
Exactly.
Right? There it is.
I like it. Someone needs to get on this.
In fact, we're just going to get rid of Santa Claus. From now on, Derek Jeter is Santa Claus.
Jeter Claus?
Yes.
Or Santa Jeter?
Captain Claus.
Captain Claus.
Yeah, it is.
Bing.
Yep. No matter what he wears, it has the Captain C right on it.
All I want to do is print out a picture of Santa Claus and put him on my Captain bottle now.
Captain with his leg up?
Yeah. Because you've seen the bottles where they put Morgan Freeman's head on it. It says Captain Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
That is great.
If our bottle was full, because ours is very...
Well, of course it is.
Of course. And it was a gallon bottle, too.
Yesterday.
Oh, boy. But, I really wanted to do that. I was looking for Morgan Freeman heads, and I'm like, maybe next bottle, because it just made me laugh.
Right. What would be better is if there was a way for him to narrate you pouring the alcohol.
Yeah, oh, God, that'd be perfect. Mm-hmm. And I need to get a clip from, Shawshank or something. That every time you lift the bottle up, it just plays.
Right. And Tony poured
another Captain and Coke.
This time, maybe he'll have a happier ending.
I'm not saying Tony got away from the sisters with his Captain and Coke.
Oh, man.
Morgan Freeman.
My head's just going crazy on the Captain Claus, though. I may have to do something with this.
It could be Wolverine, too. Just saying. I want to see Wolverine in a Yankee jersey as Captain Claus.
Well, that's a whole different thing.
It's a whole different ballpark.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the best there is at what I do. And they're like, what's that? He's like ripping up badges and giving inappropriate gifts.
Right. Sexy gift bags with my autograph and my jersey.
Yep.
Oh,
he just starts putting them on the dresser. He's like, hey, I didn't leave you no cab money, but there's a bag on the dresser for you. Give the baseball in there to the taxi driver.
Guarantee he'll take you anywhere.
Yep. So.
All right, so we're doing Christmas movies. Is that what we're doing? Our bestest Christmas movies?
Sweetly.
Are we going to start at the top list or bottom list? I got 5.
I got 10.
So why don't you start with yours?
All right. Number 10, I have Charlie Brown Christmas.
That did not make my list, Brian.
Here's why.
Why?
Not so much why it's number 10, but just why it's on my list.
I understand.
Is that I find it really funny through the whole thing how Charlie Brown is the only real person in that whole thing that has the real Christmas spirit.
It gets it?
Except Linus. Linus gets it too.
Right.
But Linus is just trying to get the spotlight. He wants to give that big fucking speech.
Plus he wants to get that, Charlie Sista's poos.
He does. That's why they call him the Sweet Baboo.
That's right.
He's not the captain, but he's in training, if you know what I'm saying. He's the captain in waiting.
That's right.
But I just, plus the tree.
The tree is terrific.
Although, I will say the one majorly disappointing thing about that whole movie is that Lucy doesn't get her comeuppance.
Well,
because I'd like to see someone just put their foot right in her face for being such a cunt to Charlie Brown through the whole movie.
I thought you were talking about some sort of Middle Eastern style decapitation.
She's
in an orange jumpsuit.
It's a little graphic for Christmas.
You're probably right.
Well, let's stick with just an orange bag of oranges. Like Schroeder decides to.
Let's make it holiday time. Bag of clementines.
Fair enough. All right. That's fine. While Bing Crosby's White Christmas is playing in the background. Because nothing's more appropriate than
drinking whiskey and punching kids. Do.
All right. So number 9. How about I'll go through my bottom 5 and then we'll.
Dreaming of a punched face.
Number 9, I have The Grinch. And I don't mean the Jim Carrey one. I mean the animated.
Didn't make my list.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
But The Grinch is terrific.
Yeah. And it's just, there's something about that movie and it's not because it has a great ending.
Is it James Earl Jones?
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty awesome.
It is. I just love the fucking character of the Grinch. I love how it's animated and everything because the character is so perfect.
Now, I got to say, though, Jim Carrey Grinch is pretty fun.
It is. It is. I didn't leave that with the same feeling that I remember having of the other. That's all.
I saw it. There's a line in it that still make he's judging the pudding contest.
Right.
They were just shoving spoons in his mouth. Now one guy shoves a spoon and goes, "This is not pudding." It just makes me laugh because Leah, for some reason, watches that movie in the middle of summer.
Hey, why not?
But I don't know. Although, oddly enough, have you seen, because I just saw this probably a week ago, Cindy Lou Who from that movie now?
No.
She's all gouthed and emoed up.
Naturally.
It's odd.
Fair enough. I was waiting for you to say she was slinging her boobies everywhere or something.
Yeah, it was too distracting with the goth. I'd even notice it.
Fair enough.
Probably non-existent boobies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's why she was Cindy Lou Who.
True.
Wasn't she in Charlie's Angels with... No, that's Lucy Liu.
Still non-existent boobies.
All right. So number 8, I got The Ref.
Oh, I didn't even think of that one.
Yeah, I missed that one. This is why my list is longer than yours.
That's a good one.
Because I stumbled onto a list of funny Christmas movies, and somehow I completely forgot The Ref.
Put our movies online on one of our things.
All right.
Yeah.
But I that's a fucking great movie.
The Ref is really great.
I love it.
I haven't seen that. If anyone's never watched it, it's Dennis Leary. Was he a thief?
Yeah.
And he
breaks into Kevin Spacey and
I don't remember her name.
She's a famous actress too.
It's not Susan Sarandon.
I want to say it is Susan Sarandon.
All right, but they're a highly dysfunctional couple.
Oh, horrible people.
And it's a funny ass movie.
Yeah, it's really funny though.
I think he breaks in. It's like a hostage situation because they're searching the neighborhood for him and his partner, isn't it?
I think so, because because he ties them up at one point to the chairs. I think that's more because they keep fighting or something.
I think he ties them up because that movie's great.
It's great. I know. I haven't watched it in a while. I need to watch it again. Yep,
that is a good one.
But when I saw that on that list, I was like, I have to. That movie
Slow clap.
Actually, might be the reason I extended the list out to 10 because I was like, it doesn't quite crack my top 5. But it's one of those that, like, if I see it on, well, you can't watch it on TV. You got to get the. You actually got to get the movie. But
that is a good one. That's probably a bargain bin movie too.
Probably is. Yeah. Probably is. All right, number 7, which probably won't make your list either.
Wait.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
It should have, but I did 5. So I had to.
Here's the thing about this one. The reason it's on my list is because the Christmas Carol story is a decent story.
Right.
But I love the fact that the Muppet one holds true to the story, but also adds enough of the Muppet silliness that it's its own movie.
Right.
It's not like most of the remakes of Christmas Carol where it's just another something else, and it's way better than, like, I'm not a big fan of the, like, Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Right.
Because it's just not that funny.
Although, odd enough, is Mickey one with Scrooge McDuck as Scrooge, right?
Yeah.
Odd enough, where the fuck did I read that? I think in, like, Sweden, like 60% of the population watch that every Christmas.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Which is
for
insane.
a long time. I mean, it used to be on TV every year. I don't even know if they show it anymore.
Probably not.
I don't remember.
They probably showed it on Disney.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But
although they probably updated it and have a newer, shitty version.
Probably.
Because that's what Disney likes to do.
Let's
computer animate this and make it garbage.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah. All right, number 6. And this one maybe should be higher. This was a tough one because once I get to this point...
Well, this will be my number 6 because, like I said, I have an honorable mention.
Well, let's you lead off on that.
My number 6, also my honorable mention, was Home Alone.
Really? See, I was never a big Home Alone fan.
I think it's because I remember laughing my balls off to that when it first came out.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And always, I don't know if I could watch it now.
That's kind of what I was doing with them. Is I went with ones that I could still watch now.
Although I could probably sit down and watch with the kids because I'd get a kick out of them getting.
You're probably
to be
right.
fair.
Yep. And the only problem with that is then they'll probably start sabotaging your house for you.
Oh, I can only hope.
You'll go to come in and bong, paint can hit you in the face.
Big nail in my foot.
Yeah. Can iron on the other side of the door or whatever it was.
There is a BB gun in the house too. I'll probably catch that in the nuts. Ugh. That'd be terrific.
Man.
So what's your number?
My number 6 is Bad Santa.
God, see, you're coming up with these good ones. Because I forgot all about Bad Santa.
Bad Santa was one of the first things I thought of because after watching it, I was like, that movie is made for people like me.
Bad Santa is another good one.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
I never watched the sequel. I don't know. It's probably garbage.
I didn't even know they made a sequel.
I thought they did. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong.
Badder Santa?
Yeah. You know what? I don't think they made a sequel. I think it was when they did, you know how they put out one version and then they put like the uncut version, which has just got extra shit that's really
like the stuff
garbage.
that made the cutting room floor that they're like, hey, we can make another DVD.
Yes, right? Yes. Yeah. It's like the ultimate director's cut instead of just having a director's
like
cut.
The Apocalypse Now Redux, which added a bunch of shit you don't really need to see.
Yeah, or like I have the Lord of the Rings sets where too. It's like the 6 hours or whatever. Then they did another one where they're like, this has got like 18, and I'm like, how did you find more?
We got video of the gaffer pissing in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the one movie is like half them saying goodbye anyways.
Well, yeah.
You know, and it's like, what was there to cut? You clearly didn't cut anything out of the movie, or you would have cut half of that.
That's true.
Anyways. All right, number 5.
My number 5, Brian, is Die Hard.
Die Hard did not make my list for one reason. And it's the way I did it was I wanted movies that were about Christmas, not just that took place at. So, but I don't have a problem with Die Hard.
I love Die Hard.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Now I have a machine gun.
Ho, ho, ho. That's why I said that's my favorite, like, holiday type quote, I think, of almost any movie.
I still occasionally do when people ask me to do something, I tell them no.
Yeah.
But I'll just go, nine. Like the blonde dude who's sawing through the cables. I still do that occasionally.
Naturally. I climb through vents barefoot all the time.
Fuck yeah.
Leaving bloody footprints around.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Yelling yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
That is definitely a line I've said once or 6,000 times.
Hells yeah. I love me some Die Hard.
Yep.
Not Die Hard 2.
Honestly, I was going to say, once you get past the first one, it lost its magic with me.
Die Harder.
Don't get me wrong. I've watched all of... Well, I haven't watched the newest one. I've watched the rest of them.
It was all right, but the problem is, Die Hard movies, the first one, even I'll give it the first 2, John McClane was a everyday dude.
Yeah.
That was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It was like 24... No.
And then by the time the last one came out, he was like a superhero.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like Bruce Willis.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, ugh. At least in the first one, you know, he got his feet fucked. You know, all kinds of crazy shit was happening.
Well, there's a reason he was a superhero. He was in Unbreakable, remember?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, crossover.
Oh, shit. And Moonlighting. Wait.
And Demi Moore. Hey,
snap.
Yeah. Anyways. Where the hell were we?
We're at number 4.
Number 4.
My number 4, Brian, is, of course, I had to put this on my list.
Did I say my... No, I didn't say my number 5.
Oh, shit.
You some bitch. My number 5 is Elf.
Nice. That made my list.
I'm sure it did.
Well, more so because I was just watching it before I left here.
Yeah. Elf's got to be on there because it's just good time funny.
Yes.
And it's a movie that I catch parts of almost every year. I was actually telling Jen last night she has not watched it. So I was like, next time I'm at various store and it's discount bin, I'm going to have to pick it up.
That's what I was just telling Jeannie before I came. We're like, we should probably just buy this movie.
Yeah.
Because the youngins, we're all laughing our butt off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have to rely on, will Netflix have it or won't they? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I looked.
They have a bunch of garbage.
Elf
Christmas
is actually my number 2.
Oh, number 2. I know what your number 1 is.
I was just watching it.
I guarantee I know what your number 1 is.
Do.
I bet it's mine, too.
Maybe.
We'll see. Number 4.
My number 4, Brian, is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That is on my list also, and that ranks number 2 on my list. 2. Yep.
Because that is just a classic.
Oh, it's fucking great.
You know?
Kiss my ass, or kiss his ass, kiss his ass, kiss my ass.
Yep. And Cousin Eddie.
Oh,
Shitter's full.
Yep.
Draining his... come on.
Jen reminded me of the cat getting electrocuted when it's chewing through the light.
And I can't hear that, you know, Migaliki-liki-laka. I'm thinking about that chick in a bikini.
Yes.
Every time I hear that, that's all I can think about.
Yep. You know, it's funny, though. Somehow when I made my list, I actually missed this movie.
What?
And then
You're number 4 or Christmas Vacation?
No, number 2.
Oh.
I somehow missed Christmas Vacation. I know. It just, for some reason, did not jump into my head. And it's also another song I can't think of without that is the... is that the one that has Holiday Road in it, or is that one of the other vacation movies?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Anyways, but... I saw this other list, and I was like, oh, my God, how did I forget this movie?
You can't forget Christmas Vacation.
I almost shot myself on the side.
They put the super lube on the saucer sled.
Yeah. It goes burning through there, and he picks the one up, and there's like holes through it.
Melted through.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's a great movie.
I need to watch that movie again, too. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, my number 4 is... stars Bill Murray, and it's Scrooged.
Well, that would be my next movie.
Fantastic.
Because I love Scrooge.
Scrooged is one of my favorite as well.
I had a hard time not bringing it up when you're talking about Christmas Carol movies.
Yes.
Or Christmas Story movies.
Yeah, because it is one of the best.
Oh, it's great.
Mm-hmm. I can't recommend Scrooged enough. So back when Bill Murray was really funny and not just kitschy. Not when he's just popular for being Bill Murray.
Right.
Which is kind of where he's at now.
Bill Murray's funny.
Fuck yeah, he is. Number 3!
Well, my number 3 was Scrooged.
Oh, you're right.
You know who else is great in Scrooged?
Me.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He is awesome in that movie.
Man. Boy, that tells you how old the movie is.
Yeah.
Bobcat Goldthwait was getting work in a movie. That wasn't a documentary about what happened to comedians.
When he's walking off a shotgun, you better look out. You better not cry. I have that one I do own. I might have to put that in.
I have not. Yeah, I don't own that one either. I only own, I think, one or two of the movies on my list, actually.
I own 3 of them on mine, yeah.
I own, 2 on my list.
Well, we got to step this shit up.
I know, we do. Time to start hitting some bargain bins.
Well, my number 3 is Scrooge, like I already said.
Right.
Which is awesome. Mm-hmm. What was your number 3?
My number 3 is Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's a good one.
Because, and I've kind of fought with myself on it because it is and it isn't a Christmas movie.
It's kind of it's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but the story centers on Christmas. Right. So, yeah, that is a movie I don't think... You know how I feel about musicals and shit, too. I'm not a big fan. There's very few movies that have a lot of singing in them that I'm a big fan of.
Oh, look at this.
Oh,
it's
fresh.
Like a magic trick.
It is. I wish I had one of those. I'm getting a little low over here.
Hold on.
Oh, delicious. That's the sound of a delicious Yingling opening.
It sure is.
Forgot what I was saying. But, yeah, I could listen to the songs and stuff from that over and over and over.
Fair enough.
So, because I am the Pumpkin King.
Damn it. Well, my number 2, Brian, is Elf.
This is Halloween.
Which we already discussed.
Right. Damn it.
Santa's coming!
My number 2 is Christmas Vacation, so which definitely completely wraps up the fact that both of our number 1 movies are the same. Hold on one second. I have an honorable mention that I forgot to hit earlier.
All right, bring it.
So I think it's pretty obvious what my honorable mention is. I've already talked about it on our podcast. All I have to say is one word. Turbo Man. It's Jingle All the Way.
Of course.
So, real quick, Paul Scheer's podcast, the How Did This Get Made?
Right.
Where they talk about horrid movies. This week, it's Jingle All the Way.
No shit.
Yeah, so I'm definitely, I downloaded it earlier. I got to listen to it.
Sounds like an excellent podcast.
Yeah. They pick really bad movies.
Have you listened to it before?
No. I'll let you know.
Let me know, because I might check that out.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that it was Jingle All the Way, I sent him a tweet that was like, "How dare you, sir?" You know. So, all right, the number 1 movie, yours.
If yours
it's got to be
yet, it's got to be Christmas Story.
Yeah, of course,
hands
down. Windmill Slam. Honestly, it should go 1 and then probably 5. Yeah. That's how big the gap is for me. Yeah. As much as I love the other movies, Christmas Story is fantastic.
Me, it's one, it's got a personal mention. But, it's a great movie, and it's a funny movie. But I remember when the first time I watched it, my dad and I got up by like 5 in the morning. It was on TBS.
Oh, jeez. They still do that.
What is this?
All day, man.
And we watched the whole movie and laughed. Like, presents didn't matter. It was all about laughing at that movie.
That movie's so funny. You know what's weird is it was a long time before I saw it. Like, I don't think I saw it till I started working at Hollywood Video.
I probably saw it when I was like 10.
Yeah, well, I didn't have cable for a good chunk of my childhood, but when I started working at Hollywood Video, there were various times, you know how it is when you're around people at the video stores and they're like, blah, blah, movie, and you're like, oh, I haven't watched that. And they're like, and they're like cramming the movie down your craw. Like, take this home,
They have a mallet and they're just smashing it in your face.
So that was one of the first movies there that I forgot who, but somebody was like, you need to watch this. And as soon as I watched it, I was like, oh, my God.
But you know what's a major disappointment?
That he didn't say fudge.
No. My Summer Story.
Oh, yeah, that's a terrible follow-up.
Nobody that was in the movie, not even the narrator was the same. And it was about battling tops.
Yeah.
Or was it marbles? Either way, the movie
I don't remember now. It's one of those where you...
it's like a rape. I got to get it out of my head. Back to the Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Good, happy place. Happy place.
Yep. It's like I was watching Pardon the Interruption today.
Right.
And in the back of their set, they have a leg lamp that they've had on there for the last few years, and it cracks me up that they actually made that leg lamp. That's how popular that movie is, Wow. And again, TBS still runs that movie all day Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve and Christmas
Day both. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't bother watching it there though. Just get the damn movie yourself.
Get the goddamn movie.
Hit what is it? Repeat on your VCR or whatever.
VCR.
Actually, well, what? No. Or pull it up on Netflix. They do have that.
Oh, good.
So you can just watch it over and over again on Netflix.
In fact, I saw a post on the internet that said this store's doing it right, and the picture was a whole line of Christmas Story DVDs, and underneath it was Red Ryder BB guns.
Nice.
It's like, yes, they are doing it right.
This is actually, I picked up Christmas Story for like $4.99 last year.
That's a hell of a deal.
As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I can't pass that up.
You can't pass that up.
I gotta own it because you'll shoot your eye out, kid.
It was the soap. No.
One of my favorite parts of the movie is when he gets on Santa's lap to ask him for the Red Ryder BB gun, and he's like, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid," and like kicks him down the slide.
The best part is though, he goes, "Ho ho ho." Boot.
Yep.
Right to his face.
And what do you know? I did shoot my eye out.
Oh, shit. Spoiler alert.
Fuck that. Oh, man. Yeah, you should have already seen Christmas Story by now. It is amazing how many people don't care for the movie, though.
It shocks me, because when I hear that, I almost want to just slit their throat right on spot.
On the flip side of that, maybe we should talk about why movies like Miracle on 34th Street and It's a Wonderful Life aren't on our lists.
Never really been I honestly,
didn't do anything for me.
If I want to watch a Christmas movie, people either A, need to be shot,
right,
Die Hard,
naturally,
or I need to be laughing.
Yeah. As you can tell by mine, almost all of mine are comedies.
Yeah.
The only one that isn't, Nightmare Before Christmas is
it's got its moments.
Yeah, it's not ha-ha funny, though. It's got a few things.
But I'm not really down for, like, the real, like, touching Christmas movie. They never did anything
No,
for
me either. Yeah. I will say, if you want something that'll make you just want to rip your eyes out and laugh at how horrendous it is, try to find Santa with muscles.
Oh, God.
Did you ever watch that?
Yes.
Hulk Hogan as Santa Claus. Oh, God, it's horrid.
What do you mean? It's terrific,
Horrible.
Brian.
Horrible.
But it's Santa with muscles.
Ugh. Like, I omitted stuff, like, because I have a lot of other favorites that are more like, some of the TV shows. Like, I'm a huge fan of the Futurama Christmas episodes, and some of those are great.
Those kind of crossed my mind, but I was like, we're doing movies.
So or the Batman the Animated Series Christmas episode.
No, well, Mr. Freeze, right?
No, with the Joker. Remember, the Joker takes over, like, the TV station, and Batman has to keep going around saving things. He captures, I believe it's Commissioner Gordon and...
I guarantee... oh, yes, okay.
Yeah, they're, like, tied up.
This,
yeah. I know you've seen it.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Man. It's been a long time.
It's a good episode, though.
Yeah,
not that there's a bad episode of that show.
The original anime series was amazing.
There's great episodes and good episodes. I don't think there's a bad episode, though.
Probably not.
Because even the bad ones are pretty good.
Yeah, there's a million TV specials I could name, but like you said, there's...
Kiss Saves Christmas.
That's getting too deep into the rabbit hole. What do you say?
Kiss Saves Christmas.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Not Kiss Saves Christmas. What about the Star Wars...
oh, God.
the Star Wars Christmas special that George Lucas completely disavows? And
which tells you something.
I have no knowledge of this.
Yeah, because if that motherfucker released Jar Jar on the world, not once, not twice, but thrice, and he won't re-release that
Although, to be fair,
movie.
I think it was last weekend, we're trying to find something to watch.
Don't you dare say Jar Jar's not that bad.
Hold on.
Don't do it.
Get in there. We're trying to find something to watch.
I've got cold.
and Phantom Menace was on. And I'm like, all right, we watched Phantom Menace. And then we happened to have the DVDs because Logan grabbed them from his grandma. And I'm like, just throw the DVDs in. Why deal with commercials? We'll watch the rest of them. At least George Lucas had the foresight after the abomination that was Jar Jar and Phantom Menace to really lower his impact for the rest of the movies.
Yeah.
But I feel like I talked about this already.
You probably did.
If I did, fuck you. You're hearing it again. But
just pretend you have amnesia.
I was fascinated because Logan's like just dead stare at the TV. I'm trying to teach him how to play Blood Bowl. Damn it.
Yeah.
And same with Leah. They're both fascinated. And I was just like, wow, these are shit.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
Except for some of the action scenes are well choreographed.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. That's not very Christmassy though. Back to Christmas.
Right. I don't know. I can't think of. I'm sure there's others we've omitted. There may be some that, but I can't think of any. And I went through online and looked at a couple like top 10 type lists. I tried to remember back when we would set up the holiday sections at the video stores. And I can't think of anything else. But yeah, like I'm with you. The heartfelt, touching stories just never did it.
One just popped in my head. Now it's going to be an honorable mention.
True Grit.
I just watched it the other day. The Coen version was awesome.
Yeah.
But Gremlins.
Oh, Gremlins is that is
come on,
Christmas
Gizmo in
too.
a Santa hat.
Yeah.
It's pretty sexy.
All right, you lost me there.
But Gremlins, that's an honorable mention for me too.
That's why I said, if we had an opportunity to, maybe walk through Best Buy and have a look, or really spend the time combing through movies online or something. I'm sure there's something we've forgotten. But,
guaranteed there's something great that we forgot.
I don't know though. I can't.
I think we nailed it. Really.
I think we've gotten the ones that are really the cream of the crop, at least for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said,
if this comes on to judge decision, we win. That's all I say.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't.
Oh, did you see?
Nope.
UFC app on Xbox Live.
Yes.
If you download it, you got the pay-per-view 141 for free.
No, that sucks. I downloaded it, but it was after that. That's too bad.
I downloaded it and it said sold out. But then Major Nelson on Twitter said, "Hey, they're going to release more of these closer to the fight, so I'll keep you posted."
Oh, okay.
So keep an eye on it.
All right. That'd be sweet. Dude.
I know. Because I was working. I saw online Dana White retweeted, dude. It's like, sweet, download the Xbox UFC app, and I got the next pay-per-view for free. And I'm like, I know what I'm doing when I go home. Mm-hmm. And then it said sold out.
And then downloading the UFC app.
I don't know how well the fight's, because it's going to be, streaming.
Yeah.
But fuck, free? Why not?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And that's, next weekend?
I don't even know.
Yeah, it is. It's next week. It's the 30th. It's on a Friday. I know. I don't know why they did that.
30th, New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that works. Jerks. No. All right, well. Well, let's jump into the next topic here. We had our buddy Zach, who wrote us one of them email things.
What?
Email.
How do people send these as email, Brian?
The only thing I can think of is if you were to send it to saltylanguage@gmail.com.
Fuck, that is the address, isn't it?
It is. What if you don't have an email, though?
Well, shit, you can hit us up on Twitter, Brian.
No, you can't. You have to have an email to sign up for all of them.
That's true. If you don't have an email, you're a mongoloid.
Yeah.
How are you listening to this?
Yep.
What is wrong with these people?
That's right. All right, so the Twitter is what now?
It's Twitter_.
Fail. Oh, man, Santa just dropped a load in your stocking. That's not Rudolph, that's Randolph leading that sleigh. You're getting all the generic bee toys.
No, not the core.
It's G.I. Moe.
Oh, he's an ice skater.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh.
I did not mean it like that. I was just trying to come up with something that rhymed with Joe, and Mo was the first thing.
Naturally.
Yeah.
No, it's salty_language at Twitter.
There you go. And if you don't use Twitter, you're missing out on news as it breaks, because that's the way the world is now.
How do you not use Twitter to people?
I know. That's where I'm not even kidding. That's where all the news is breaking these days.
Yep.
I mean, I knew shit about the various Occupy this and that's and all sorts of stuff before the actual news channels had it on TV.
All the crazy earthquakes and meltdowns were happening in Japan. Yep. There's a dude I was following.
I was following him too.
He'd come out with stuff and 50 minutes later CNN tweets it.
And I bet they were probably just getting it from him. Right. But yeah, it's amazing. What they're probably doing is waiting for a confirmation.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that is the big downside of getting news from Twitter, is that, it's kind of like getting your facts from Wikipedia.
Yeah.
You got to be careful. But anyways, back to the shameless plug studios. No. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/saltylanguage.
And there's always some goodness happening, Brian. At the salty-language Tumblr.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Because it's damn sexy. And, of course, our YouTube channel is
right.
already plugged, but I'm going to plug again.
Damn right.
Salty Language Pod.
Plug
YouTube
that
channel.
shit. Yeah. Salty Language Pod, because I talked over Tony.
Sinuses.
You're fine. You're all right.
You're right.
You're right. All right, so.
Carry on, sir.
Our buddy Zach sent us an email telling us that, although he's read V for Vendetta and another Watchmen, I believe.
Yes.
He has not really gotten into funny books, although I will say you picked two great ones to read.
Yeah, if you're going to get
at least
started.
You're starting the cream of the crop.
Yeah, exactly.
Because those are fantastic books. He asked us if we could recommend any Batman, so I did a little homework.
I wonder if he watched them because of the movies.
Could be.
Watchmen movie, V for Vendetta movie is pretty good.
Yeah, I like the Watchmen movie. I had no problem.
I didn't like the ending, though.
No, I understand why they switched it, but I'm with you. I wish they had stuck to the,
There's only so much blue cock I can look at.
That's not true.
That's right, or just wasn't nearly enough.
Yeah, you like it uncut and black. That's an old fucking joke, man.
Dr. Manhattan's not from third world country. I'm not
He's
interested.
Dr. Harlem. Anyways. So, oh my God.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Real quick, if you want another great comic book movie, get Sin City if you haven't watched it.
Oh, because it's almost frame for frame.
Actually, you know what? I don't know if I can find it. I'll look and see if I can find it. There was a website that actually showed right next to each other from the book and the movie, and it's spot on.
Yeah, it's
so much of it.
It's frame for frame.
It is so great.
There's so many movies that they made off of like little known comics. That are great.
Yeah.
From Hell. How many people know that's based off?
Yeah,
a
it's
comic
true.
book?
Written by the same guy who wrote Watchmen and V for Vendetta.
Alan Moore.
Yep.
The man. The man monster. If you've seen his pictures. He's a monster.
Yeah, he is a monster.
Yeah, living under a bridge writing comics.
Here's the only way I can describe him that most people probably will get is, what's the guy's name? Hagrid from Harry Potter.
Oh,
the big burly dude with the beard. Picture him, but a little slimmer.
I was thinking Rasputin.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it, too.
But I'm sure Hagrid's a more pop culture
Yeah,
reference.
that's kind of what I was going with, yeah.
Than Rasputin.
Yeah.
Someone makes an old Rasputin stout. It's terrific.
I swear. All right, well.
Back to the comic books. We've been going on so many random tangents.
So, to Batman, he said he had heard of Long Halloween, which is tremendous.
It's great, yes.
Also, I would go with Dark Victory, which is the follow-up to Long Halloween.
I haven't read that.
That's good. Make sure, of course, Zach, make sure you read Long Halloween first, because chronologically that happens first. Mm-hmm. The other is, a whole nother, it's another serial or another killer.
That's like watching Return of Jedi and then watching A New Hope. Mm-hmm. It fucks everything up.
Right. He said he'd also heard of, I don't remember. But anyways, we'll go through the list.
I noticed Dark Knight Returns wasn't on his list.
Yeah, somehow.
And for love of God, read Dark Knight Returns.
Good stuff. Don't bother with the sequel to it, The Dark Knight Strikes Again. Garbage. But read Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's very good.
Some of the references are a little outdated, like Reagan's in it.
Yeah.
But it's still terrific.
Yeah, Frank Miller decided to, he does that. He likes to toss occasional politics into his stuff, which has got him into a bit of a sticky wicket
with Alan Moore.
With Alan Moore, yeah. We'll cover that real quick here. Frank Miller basically called the people who were involved in the Occupy whatever movements. I actually believe he referred to them as rapists, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Well, I think there was a little raping going on in some of those.
Well,
Well, you can't call them all rapists.
Yeah, exactly.
A few bad apples, Brian.
Yeah, and I think Alan Moore, took the other side of it because everyone knows Alan Moore is a man of the people.
Right.
Not really. Alan Moore is a hermit, but...
I think he lives in a castle.
Yeah, but he definitely... he's a weird dude.
He is a weird
Won't
dude.
take any money from any of the movies that are based off of his stuff. Doesn't want his name put on them.
Yeah.
Like, when he signs off on the movies being made, he wants nothing to do with it.
It is
so, you would have thought with Watchmen he might have, but nope. Dave, what's the artist's name? Dave Gibbons.
Right.
He actually was very hands-on with the creation of the movie, but not Alan Moore. So anyways, speaking of Alan Moore, he wrote Killing Joke.
He did write The Killing Joke, didn't he?
Fantastic. Killing Joke is great.
Did he write The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
He did.
Yeah. Movie blew.
Yeah, it did.
The comics are awesome.
The comics are very good. He also wrote...
We're getting off our Batman.
We are. Yeah, let's stick with Batman.
Yeah.
Alan Moore, pretty much almost everything Alan Moore's written has been pretty good. He's obviously got some but he's written a lot of good stuff.
Well, you can't hit a home run every time.
Oh, you can. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's see. We went Dark Knight Returns, Long Halloween, Dark Victory. We've got that Killing Joke I mentioned. Good stuff. Death in the Family. I just read that one not too long ago
Robin.
again.
Right.
Yeah, when Robin gets, read the book.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty popular storyline, but if you don't know anything about that stuff, it'll still be a surprise.
Now, on a side note, I don't know if it's made your list, because like I said, I did not make a list.
Right.
It's like suck dick. If you watch
too much time doing that.
If you watch the preview video, you'll see everything lining up.
Yeah, it's true. It is true.
But
you may even get an ass shot of Tony.
Yeah, that's right, sexy. But I don't know if it made your list, and I don't even know what the storyline's called.
That's what we call extra salty.
But when the JLA storyline where Batman, it came out and he had, basically kill strategies for everyone in JLA.
Oh, yeah.
What was that called?
Oh, shit, I don't remember.
And then they boot Batman out of JLA.
Something like that. Yeah, I want to say you're right. I was going to post. I found was it IGN? I think had a list of their top 25 Batman storylines ever.
Perfect to link.
So we'll throw that up. And there's also another forum or something that we got to link to. We'll toss the links to both of those up that you can have a look see. Because some of the stuff on the IGN list did not make my list for one of two reasons: either A, I haven't read it,
right, or
B, I didn't necessarily agree with it.
Fair enough.
Most of their stuff I agree with, but there's some of them that I'm like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, where did I say Death in the Family? Right, Hush.
Right.
Hush was pretty good. Hush is one that I would probably wait a while to get to. Because of these other ones I'm listing, we're talking like all-time great stuff.
Yeah.
Hush is really good, but it's not a great story. But it's still worth reading. And also, Zach, I don't know where you go as far as your library goes, but the library up here has a pretty decent comic book collection.
Yeah.
They actually have They had a decent amount of Batman books.
Well, I'll say, if you live in Ohio and a Lucas County member, the downtown library has a giant selection of comics.
Yeah.
But it's in the teen section.
Right.
So you got to look like a creep.
Yeah.
But they have a giant selection of books in there.
Right. And also, check out your local comic book retailer.
And to be fair, I mean, don't limit yourself to just Batman. If you're going to the local funny book store, talk to the ghoul behind the counter, because they'll probably hook you up with what's hot or what's a good because they generally read most
They
of
are
it.
pretty good about it, yeah.
Yeah.
If they're
Unless
a
you
good
go to
owner,
JC's.
they are anyways. Ugh.
I love JC's, but,
Yeah. Well, JC very knowledgeable of the books, though.
Yeah.
But,
not always very personable.
Around this area, I would recommend Roops. But, where was I? Year One.
Oh, yeah.
Great
That's
read.
good shit.
Great read. That's pretty much self-explanatory. It's Batman in his first year.
If you like the Batman movies, Year One's along those lines.
Yep.
Where he's
Also,
like, I'm becoming Batman.
Also, they released an animated version of it that's very good.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those DC movies are really good.
Yeah, I can't recommend almost any of them enough.
Yeah.
They're so good.
But don't watch them with kids. A lot of them have, like, crazy violence.
Yeah, most of them are PG-13.
Yeah, but they're really good.
Even the ones I didn't think were going to be very good, like the Wonder Woman one, when I read the plot of it, I didn't think it was going to be that good. It was really good.
I watched
They're all
that
really
one.
good. Yeah. It's was it the Shazam Superman one's a little weak.
Yeah.
But
watched
most of them are really good. It's surprisingly good.
I was shocked.
So that's why every time I read this is the next thing we're doing, I'm always like, because they tend to pick some of the best storylines
and
too.
they do it right.
Yep. Next on my list, I got a few more here, is Arkham Asylum by
that game was great.
Oh, was it Warren Ellis, I think, wrote that?
I have not read that.
Oh, man, good stuff. Good
stuff. If it's Warren Ellis, I'm all in, because he's a great writer.
Oh, yeah, it's a really good read.
He's fun to follow on Twitter, too.
True.
Yeah.
The next one is great, actually, especially, Zach, if you don't know a lot about Batman, this is actually a pretty fun read, and there may be more than one volume, and it's Batman Black and White.
Oh, yeah.
Those were all
great.
pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are really good. Some of them are bad. Like the Frank Miller ones are pretty decent, and there's some others. Plus, there's some cool art in there because it's all black and white.
Basically, they took like a mishmash of different artists and writers, and they do shorts throughout the book.
Yeah, because I know,
they're great.
Like Jim Lee did some of it, Tim Sale did some of it, and the Tim Sale ones and the Frank Miller ones are hands down the best.
Yeah,
because Frank Miller, uses his Sin City style to do Batman, and oh man, it is a batgasm.
If I were to batgasm,
it's a batgasm.
I like that.
Yeah.
if I were to compare them to like a movie kind of thing, think like 4 Rooms with 4 different directors.
Yes. Yeah.
Or like I don't know if anyone's watched the Animatrix.
Oh yeah,
it's like
good call.
Different shorts with different animation styles.
Yeah.
They did a Halo one like that too, with different shorts with different animations.
They did a Batman one too called Gotham Knights.
Oh, there you go.
Which is very good.
See, ding! Look at all these fucking recommendations we're doing, Brian.
Also, one I accidentally skipped over on my list here was Nightfall.
Oh, right.
Which is where Batman. It's actually very relevant too with the Dark Knight Rises coming out with Bane in it.
I don't like that Bane look.
I don't either, but we'll get to that in a minute because I wanted to talk about the trailer and stuff.
Yeah, fair enough.
But Nightfall is where Bane enters the picture. Actually, I don't think it's where Bane enters the picture, but it's where Batman and Bane finally have their big time confrontation and all that. What else I got here? I got the last two kind of go together, and it's Birth of the Demon and Son of the Demon.
Oh, Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. Birth of the Demon talks about Al Ghul's like his origin a little bit, and the other one talks about, I think Batman teams up with him.
Now, is it Raz or is it Raish?
It's Raish.
That's yeah,
it's
Raish
Al
just popped in my head.
Or Raish Al Ghul, I mean. Yeah. But the Son is where they like team up, and they're going after like the same person, but they're both pretty good reads, and there's seriously there's tons of good Batman.
Yeah, Batman's library is deep.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like a lot of the most of the time, if you look and you find a popular writer, they've probably done a good run on Batman somewhere. You know, like there's also, what is it, the Red Hood or Under the Red Hood or whatever.
Right.
That again they made a movie out of.
Yep.
There's others like that IGN list. Actually, I think has the Justice League storyline you're talking about.
Oh, right on.
It's got a couple others where it's like, I think it's like a little crossover-y stuff
like it's
with
not
Batman.
a Batman book, but it involves Batman.
Right,
kind of
or
thing.
it's a Batman story. That's a very good Batman story. So
I think that's a pretty good recommendation
I think so
for
too,
you, buddy.
because there's a bunch out
buddy.
there. You know, there's Cataclysm and Contagion and all this other stuff that tie from one into the next and stuff, and you know, and there's some good stuff in there. But
Yeah.
like I said, I'd stick with pretty much what we got here. Or grab that list off IGN, or as Tony said, you know, hit up your local funny book retailer and say
they'll point you in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I would hope so.
If they tell you they don't really know Batman that well, walk out of the store.
Yeah, not only walk out, board up the door and light the building on fire, because they don't deserve to be dealing comics.
But yeah, that's, you know, like I said, oh yeah,
I'm just curious.
I know
Feels
we
like
have
we've
been
been
going for a
ranting for a
while.
long time.
51.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. Plus, it's a Christmas spectacular.
Oh, shit. You're right.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot my mistletoe.
good. All right. Well, now should we do what we normally do here? Just
What's
make
that?
fun of some stupid news?
Sure.
All right. First off, I have a salty follow-up.
Sexy.
Not really.
Not sexy.
No. Remember a few pods ago when I talked about the people who use those neti pots
Oh, geez.
and the brain-eating amoeba?
Oh, boy.
Well, it seems that there's a doctor.
It's an alien race.
It
isn't
is. It is.
Knew
No, they're called brain busters, actually, and they burst out of your forehead.
Oh,
much like the chest.
Way cooler than. Oh, you know what you got me thinking of, Brian?
Breakfast?
Motherfucking Turok.
Oh, I thought you were thinking breakfast.
Remember that gun? I remember what it was called. Be lock on, the little pod would shoot out, and it'd track a guy's head and his head, and just
Oh yeah,
the cerebral bore.
Jesus Christ, dude, that's
Yeah.
going a long ways back.
Turok.
Wow.
All right, moving on.
Anyways, they're saying that the people who got the brain eating amoeba from using these neti pots,
Right.
all used tap water when they did it.
Right.
So doctors are recommending now that either use distilled, sterile, or previously boiled water to use for your irrigation solution. That way it kills the bacteria, or the bacteria is already killed.
That makes sense to me, right?
So I figured I'd go ahead and throw that follow-up out there because I am a person who uses those neti pots. Here's the funniest part of this for me. Well, and I didn't know if any of our listeners might, but if they do, there you go. Brother
Right.
trying to help you out. The funniest part for me was we're in Kroger yesterday, and I'm like, I'm going to get some distilled water, and there's none. And I'm like, either there's an epidemic, the aliens have bought it all,
Fucking head busters.
or Tebow hates me.
Could be all three.
Sorry, Tebus.
Yes.
Tebus hates me.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Boil some water, I guess.
I guess. Ugh.
Just pretend it's a zombie outbreak. You got to boil water to survive.
Again?
Exactly.
Right. Actually, before we jump into the rest, I forgot. I wanted to talk to you. Did you see the Dark Knight Rises trailer?
I put it on our Twitter, sir.
Ooh, fancy. I didn't even realize that. Shows how much attention I'm paying.
God damn it, Brian. Yeah, you should really check out the comment. Wait. That was on my Twitter. Never mind.
Jerk.
Sorry, I get them.
Yeah. I got to say,
Yes.
when I saw the Avengers trailer, I was kind of like, yeah. When I saw this one, it didn't make me go, oh, I can't wait.
Now, I'm just curious. Did you see the side-by-side they did of the Dark Knight poster and the Spider-Man poster and how similar they look?
No, I have not. That's funny.
They're both
Are you
black.
talking like the new Spider-Man?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and the new Spider-Man poster I really like, actually, because it's Spider-Man up in an alley wall and his shadow's a spider. It's
Right,
cool looking.
yeah.
But they look so similar. It's
That's
scary.
funny. It's
But
probably the
anyway,
same person designed
That's,
them. No.
that's kind of what I thought. Honestly, it's maybe probably the same production company
Right.
or something.
Now, when Batman Begins came out and I first saw the previews for it, man, I seriously, I shit myself.
Oh, yeah.
When Dark Knight came out, I shit myself.
Now, here's the question.
Because the first time I saw Heath Ledger as the Joker.
That was to say.
Oh, because when I first heard about the casting, I was like, oh, come on, really?
He was awesome.
He was fantastic.
But here's the crazy thing, though. If it wasn't for Heath Ledger in that movie, how good would it be?
Yeah, because, the movie does center around him, so, it's, yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
The first Batman I loved.
Yeah, the first Batman was really good.
The second one, I was like, wow, Heath Ledger's amazing.
Yeah, although
Joker's great.
I gotta say, I was not a huge fan of Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul.
Yes, I agree.
I was like, that could have been cast a little better, but whatever. But this one, it's like, Catwoman and Bane just...
I'm not feeling the Bane, because he reminds me almost too much of, what the fuck's the dude's name? Black Skull or whatever? His mask looks kind of that,
Yeah. I get you.
I'm just not quite feeling.
Yeah, I was not a big fan of the way they designed the costume. Honestly, it looks like a pro wrestler to me.
Yeah, and
reminds me of a roided out luchador.
Well, he was supposed to be kind of luchador-esque.
Yeah, I know.
His backstory.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
But and I don't know if you've seen the pictures of I don't know if it's a Batmobile or something. It looks kind of like a robot.
Yeah, it's like the flying thing.
Yeah,
I know. I'm not feeling that stuff.
What are you guys doing?
I know. And I'll be honest.
Although it does have Morgan Freeman in it.
It does have Morgan Freeman. And honestly, seeing Anne Hathaway in the Catwoman costume, and now that I've heard her do some acting as Selena Kyle or Catwoman, I'm just not. I don't know, man.
I'll check it out for because what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I know a lot of people were excited about Anne Hathaway cast as it. I'm just not feeling her as Catwoman. I don't know why, but it just isn't doing it for me. We'll see. I'm also not a fan of the costume I've seen so far because it looks like they tried to mismatch the newer costume where it's like the all leather with the with the goggles, and kind of the older school one where she had the skirt and the thigh high boots.
Right.
And I don't quite know why they're trying to mix the two. It's
sexiness. What's better than thigh highs, right?
No, hey, listen, I'm all for that, but I don't know. We'll see.
As long as it's not Halle Berry,
oh God,
we're good.
Yeah. Oh, that was such a mess, dude. They didn't even keep anything close. They shouldn't have even called that Catwoman.
Why didn't they just go with Selma Hayek? She looks so like the old school Catwoman.
Sorry, I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anywho, whatever. It's probably because she's too aged now.
Who cares?
Exactly. She's still smoking.
Yep.
Yes. Whew. Anywho.
Huh?
I'm not, as I put it on our Twitter, I put, will this continue the tradition of shitty third...
Oh, you know what? I do remember you putting that up there now. Yeah. Or will it just shit itself, basically? Yeah. You're
that's
right.
what trilogies do.
They do.
I mean...
And this is the last one. Christopher Nolan's done after this one, and so is Batman.
Matrix? Sweet. Sequels?
Horrible.
Got worse and worse.
Oh.
Right?
Terrible. I know.
What trilogy's been good?
Toy Story.
Okay, you guys got me there.
I know.
Fuck.
That's the only one I think I can ever say.
I guess Lord of the Rings, but that's old literature.
Even then, man, I can make some significant complaints about how that third one ended.
Fair enough.
Significant complaints that movie should have been an hour.
Back to the Future? Really? The Old West? Come on.
Where else were they going to go?
Time-traveling train, Doc Brown? Go fuck yourself.
Would you want him to have a time-traveling T-Rex?
We have that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would actually be awesome.
We've got a special red log. Fuck you. Sorry, I get all riled up.
Knee K's? What kind of boots are them? Come on.
Clint Eastwood. What sort of cowboy name is that?
Oh, man. It is funny he went with Clint Eastwood instead of John Wayne or something. But
or did he go John Wayne?
I don't remember. I think whatever. Either way, it's weird. So
yeah, either way, it does not hold a candle to the original Back to the Future.
Yeah, I agree.
Even Back to the Future 2 was awesome.
Yeah.
Back to the Future 3 kind of shit the bed.
Godfather. The third one, if it was a movie independent of the first two Godfather movies, not a bad movie.
Yes.
When you consider it part of that trilogy, it's the redheaded stepchild of that trilogy.
How about X-Men?
Oh, God, don't even talk to me about that. Spider-Man, same thing.
See?
Singing and dancing.
Come on. Fuck trilogies. I can't think of a...
Oh, no, now I'm all angry up over X-Men.
Toy Story... the Toy Story
Superman,
trilogy.
like the old school Superman.
Yeah.
By the time you get into the sequels, they're
garbage.
Oh, wait, no, is 4 the one with Richard Pryor, or is that... The one that they pretended didn't exist when they made the Bryan Singer one?
I think it is the one with Richard Pryor.
That's too funny.
Is that the one when Lex Luthor makes his son super guy? He's all solar powered or whatever. Or no, he was nuclear because Superman is solar powered.
Let's not talk about it anymore.
Yeah, it's making my brain hurt.
The last Batman trilogy or quadrilogy, whatever it's called.
God. I could deal with the first two.
First two were fine.
The second one was rough.
Yeah,
but it was all right. Mm-hmm. And then
it was like let's put let's do the Lethal Weapon idea.
Yeah, which
is put in the third one. We'll put 3 people, and then we'll put you can't go through. I don't know if you can
Hold on. Lethal Weapon trilogy.
Maybe. Although they went into 4 and
number 4 that's jumping the shark.
Yeah,
which already jumped the shark.
Well, let's see.
But number 3 had Chris Rock in it.
Was that 3?
Yeah.
I thought that was 4. Okay.
I'm pretty sure 3 had Chris Rock and Pesci.
Oh, fucking Pesci.
Oh, come on.
I hate Joe Pesci.
Really?
I love him in Goodfellas and stuff, but I hated him in that movie.
Because Lethal Weapon 1 I enjoyed.
But that was the point. He was supposed to be an annoying little pissant, and that's exactly what he was. I mean, he's great. But
Lethal Weapon trilogy might not be bad.
You might be right. I can at least stand with you on that argument. Yeah. It's tough to find a lot, though.
It's rough.
Because, like, Star Trek, Star Wars, the original Star Wars trilogy.
Amazing.
Yeah, the new one, no. It doesn't even get past 1. So,
well, fuck off, David. Darth Vader.
Nice, Darvid.
I understand you just came off the table with your brand new bionic legs, but I don't want to see Dark Lord of Sith, who was my nightmare as a child.
Well, at least you didn't see the Dark Lord of the Dick.
Well, that's true.
He's just swinging
It would have been better than seeing him stumbling around like a retard. Going, no. Oh, God.
What about Saw? No horror movie.
Yeah,
There's no horror movie trilogy that makes my list.
In horror movies, you can't even... They just make sequels every year anyway, right? Although, the Scream trilogy was actually pretty good.
It's entertaining.
I haven't seen the newest one, the 4, but... No. I could maybe...
That was the funny part, was when it first ccame out, the creator said that it was a trilogy.
Yeah.
And then when I heard they were making a 4th one, I was like, but... Trilogy.
That's because they need to go back to the bank.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, better go back to the old Scream well. See if any water bubbled up.
Yeah, Jurassic Park definitely doesn't fit.
Nope.
Don't even talk to me about Harry Potter.
What is that? How many movies is that?
7, 8.
I think I watched half of the first one and I tapped out immediately.
I sat here while Jen watched the last one the other night. I wanted to just kill myself.
Yeah, so you got some nice beams you can string a rope on.
Thought about it. Just beating off until I die. Why not,
Hanging from a rope?
Yeah.
Carradine style?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man, did you hear about Brian? He Carradine. Oh, man, really?
Not again. No. I mean, he killed himself. Oh
man.
I thought you meant he had one of them that run in with the Tijuana hooker again. Nah, not this time. Did you watch the trailer for The Hobbit?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
No.
Because I had the option of watching it, but it was on my phone. I'm like, I'd rather watch it on my computer.
I can save you some time.
Was it shitty?
No. It looks a lot. I mean, it looked like Lord of the Rings.
All right.
But it's basically, Gandalf shows up, talks to Bilbo, and he's like, hey, you want to go on a fun adventure? Then they show some various cutscenes of things.
Like the dwarves and all that.
Yeah. Like he introduces the whole party that's going to go on the adventure, and then he's, Bilbo's like, can you guarantee I'll come back alive or something?
Did they show any Smaug? Did Smaug make the trailer to Dragon?
I don't remember seeing.
Why wouldn't they show Smaug?
Yeah, I have not read that, so I'm not real familiar with.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I haven't read any of that. I haven't read any of the Lord of the Rings. I own them, but I've not read any of them.
Good shit.
Yeah, I plan to. I just haven't. I haven't got to it. Yeah,
but it's worth the battle to get through.
Right. But yeah, it looks pretty decent. It's just it's very reminiscent of the first Lord of the Rings trailer. Where it shows Gandalf going to Frodo and
Hobbitville.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. Just kind of sets the whole thing up.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Yeah, it pretty much does about what you'd expect it to. It's like, here's a little taste, but the movie doesn't come out for a year.
Ugh.
It doesn't come out till December of next year.
Wow.
Yeah, and I guess it was dropped all surprise style. Like, no one was expecting a trailer, because how many movies do you see a trailer a year before the movie's out?
That's true. That would explain why there's minimal stuff that they're showing, too.
Yeah. Which, they'll probably save Smaug for down the road because it'll probably be impressive.
Please tell me
sexy.
Gandalf is the guy whose name I can't remember right
Ian
now.
McKellen?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
You mean Magneto?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a picture of him in his shirt that says, I'm Magneto and Gandalf? Bitch?
Deal with, yep.
Deal with it. That's right.
Deal with it. Yep.
That's great.
It is. Freaking love it.
Yes.
All right, now let's jump into some news.
Christmas news?
There's a little in here. We're going to call this the Christmas potpourri news.
Ooh, Christmas potpourri.
I'm all over the place on this one.
Cedar and peppermint.
And shame.
Shame.
That's what my potpourri smells like. Cedar, peppermint, and shame. It's that smell you can't quite get out of your nose. It's just there.
We're making a cologne for you.
I love it. All right. This I picked because it was funny.
All right.
Sex ed prank pulled off by 8th grader. I read about this the other day. All right. This is a kid who, what is he, in 8th? Well, he's in 8th grade, obviously. He wrote a letter and sent it basically to send it home with kids, talking about like the sex ed program at the school.
Right.
Now, here's what the letter said. It said, "Dear parents of graduating students, graduation is a pivotal time in any student's life. As they leave school, they will embark on new greater journeys." Sorry, it's a little tough to read because it's broken. It's a copy and it's broken up. "One such journey is encountering the opposite sex. We at Lime Kiln Middle School realize that sex is a learning experience like any other. Due to this, we will be providing condoms and private rooms for the students to experiment at their graduation party. The event will be supervised by faculty members and predetermined parent chaperones. We understand that many parents will not approve of their children participating in any sort of substance abuse, which is one of the reasons the 8th grade graduation party one of the reasons for the party. Furthermore, parents do not like the idea of their children participating in unsafe sex. Since the graduation party is put on to keep students from participating in mindless activities, it's been decided by the Lime Kiln Board of Administration to promote safe sex if students so choose to participate in such an activity. If you do not wish to have your child participate in this, then please fill out the form below and return it to Mrs. Ober or Mr. Lobin at the front office. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the school or administrator, and we will be glad to answer them. We do apologize for the late notice, but forms must be returned ASAP. This was an issue that was not brought to our attention until the last minute, and we have proceeded accordingly." So, yeah.
That's hysterical.
Isn't it great?
That kid probably got his shit caved in, though, huh?
Oh, probably.
Oh,
now, at the bottom, the permission part's great. It's, "I, name of guardian, would like my son, daughter, name of student, to be withheld from receiving a private room and condoms during the events of the 8th grade graduation celebration on the evening, whatever." Oh, my God.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to go on a little angle here. Not dealing with this story, but did you by any chance see that news story? I think it was Minnesota
Mumra?
Montana, Montana maybe.
Hannah, Montana?
It was a school prank for the athletes where they would be blindfolded and they go out and they start making out with someone.
Yeah.
And it was their parents?
Yeah, they were like making out with their moms?
Yes, and there was like ass grabbing. And
Yeah. What I didn't get on...
What the fuck was that?
Right. So I have multiple questions. A, what the fuck?
Yeah.
2, if you're the mom, how do you let your kid get all that tombstone on you?
Yes.
And grab up on your flat pancakey ass.
Oh, God.
Oh.
What the hell is
At least
wrong
they
with
weren't
people?
grabbing front butt.
You know,
Do you ever see the Saturday Night Live Mom Jeans skit?
Yes.
Oh, man.
And the only thing I could get behind is if they were...
The moms. Hey!
If they were, recording this and deciding, like, who needed to be taken out back and shot.
Yeah.
Based on behavior.
Yeah.
God, that was creepy.
I know, right?
Fuck you, Internet.
Fucking dude's making out, and he's like, "Man, this chick's hot,"
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he takes the blindfold off, and it's it's mom.
Like, oh, no wonder it felt so natural.
No wonder them titties tasted familiar. Oh, man.
God.
Ugh.
All right.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well,
Moving
speaking
on.
of things that'll make us cringe, not really. Again, this is another just something that made me
Something
laugh.
silly.
Yeah. Headline is Sperm Donor Faces Fed Warning for Unconventional Methods.
Unconventional methods.
Yeah.
All right.
Federal officials have issued a warning to a California man who's been donating cups of his sperm to women who want kids. Seems harmless.
Fair enough.
Trent Arsenault says he got 3 women pregnant last month, a record for the 36-year-old Fremont father of 14, and counting. Arsenault says he considered donating through sperm banks, which offer money and donor anonymity, but he decided to give it away in sterile cups so he can meet the future parents. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has now told him he's facing a $100,000 fine or up to a year in prison for ignoring federal regulations requiring blood tests to screen for communicable diseases.
That just means they're not getting their paws in it somehow, and they're getting a little upset.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it.
You can't be, like a Costco
free sample booth. Yeah, exactly.
Tray full of jizz cups.
Exactly.
But still.
He's just standing in Costco, and he's like, free sample, ma'am? And he's just got a fucking turkey baster.
Oh, what is this, son? Tapioca?
Yeah, just relax and sit in the chair. I'm going to lean you back a little bit. Put your feet up in the stirrups. And relax. The baster may be a little cold.
Yes, you might feel a little twinge.
Uh-huh. Oh, man. That just made me laugh that there's actually someone out there just handing out cups of jizz. And that people are taking them.
Yes.
No, they don't have to pay for them, so that's probably why.
Hey, was he hanging outside a spurt like, hey?
Yeah.
He's got a trench coat.
Yeah.
Bunch of little Ziploc bags in there.
Oh.
What you got? I got some fresh squeezed.
Hey. And now this is a story that Matt Stone sent to us.
Right.
And this is a shocking story.
I am
blown away.
Shocked,
ready?
Man.
Here you go. Headline is, unsafe sex more likely after drinking, study confirms.
No.
Yes.
God
Apparently,
damn it.
When you drink, you no longer use the logic part of your brain that says, I don't want a disease or a baby, so I will wrap my shit.
That
Remember, kids,
insane.
don't be a fool, wrap your tool.
That's right.
Or my favorite, no glove, no love.
That too. I would never think that if you were lacquered up, that you wouldn't, want to wrap your dick up.
Uh-huh. Now, what I want to know is, see, the problem with their theory is, what about whiskey dick? That's got to factor in.
That's true.
There's got to be some people out there that are just slinging the old wet noodle,
So I like to refer of in the biz as a thumb in.
Funny. I really don't want to read this whole story.
The
I think
headline
that's
is
enough. Yeah.
I mean, I never would have guessed, honestly.
I just can't believe that someone did a study on this.
Did you also, Brian, that drinking may lead to running people over in your car?
What?
And waking up with tricycles embedded in the grill?
Well, at least it doesn't lead to things like vomiting.
Well, that's true. Wait.
Uh-oh.
That works. Oh, shit, what do I have?
And this one. This story is, I Just Made Love app lets users track their sexual encounters. It's Foursquare for fucking.
Is it a social app like Foursquare?
Yeah. Tap that ass. Check in. All I can hope for is that you can put, for locations, and locations like dead ass, your mom,
Baby maker.
Yeah.
Them titties.
Yeah. Tramp stamp.
Wow. The old I Just Made Love app.
Yep. A sock.
Now, what circle of friends is it? If it's like Foursquare?
That's exactly what it is. It really is.
What circle of friends uses this?
I know, right? Like they show a picture of the app, which again, we'll have to, you'll see in the link. And this picture says, the name of the app's I Just Made Love. Then the next thing down says, tell the world, make everyone jealous. And then it says, log in to save your markers. Like, you can actually have a fucking, like a map with pins on it of where you did the deed.
Let's pull up our our fuck map.
First of all, here's the deal.
Wow.
Whoever created that is trying to entrap people.
Now.
Because there's going to be some dude arrogant enough to where every time he gives out a gift bag, he's going to be fucking marking it, right? And then there's going to be somebody who's going to catch him somewhere.
The little...
Like, you told me you was,
the creepy meme, the Forever Alone guy with the big face, he's crying.
Yeah.
I want a Forever Alone app that's just, I just beat off. Tell the world.
Well, you could use that and do it, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's not the same,
because I'm sure there's on Foursquare how you can put a comment for every location.
Instead of the fucking rabbits, I kind of want to see Forever Alone face.
Oh, man. That would be great. Oh, my God. There you go. Yeah. And actually, I went to another picture on here, and it shows, wow, whoever did this.
Up in Canada,
busy.
too. Damn.
Oh, busy.
Down in Mexico?
Oh, my God. You can put what positions and where you did it. What the fuck is that one?
Well,
I mean, that one's head. That's a 69. That's some backdoor shenanigans. What the fuck is this one? Oh, I see what it is. That's Chewing on the Curtains.
Oh, right.
All right. Never mind. You can pick what your orientation is, your sex. Oh, my God.
Wow. That is just terrific.
Isn't it? I figured we'd get a kick out of that one.
Love.
Like I said, the first location I would be putting is dad ass.
Dad ass.
Or all dad ass.
High five, turd cutter in Canada.
Or, if I knew a bunch of my friends were looking at it, you just pick one of them and then put backdoor your mom, that kind of thing.
I noticed there was no, stick figure German Shepherd.
No, I didn't see one either. You probably have to add that yourself.
Oh, okay.
That's probably an other. Oh, man. Here's another one. Let's see. I think, I want to say Matt Stone sent this one to us, too. Maybe not. Crucified Santa display ignites controversy. Go figure. Leesburg, Virginia. A bizarre holiday display of a skeleton dressed as Santa Claus and hanging on a cross outside a Virginia courthouse has caused controversy. Decorating at the Leesburg, Virginia courthouse grounds was delayed until the owners of the Santa crucifix removed it from the property. The skeleton was in a heap on the courthouse lawn, along with a letter addressed to Christians and signed Jesus. Many believe the display belongs to an atheist. Really? It seems like a Christian would have done that.
Yes.
I think it was horrible to have that on the courthouse lawn, and I'm glad it's gone, said a Leesburg resident. To avoid the ongoing clash between Christians and atheists, County Supervisor Stevens Miller pushed a bill to ban all displays entirely for the rest of the season. Our children are going to be going shopping with their parents. They have a right to walk down the street and not be accosted by threatening, violent, nightmarish imagery like a skeleton of Santa on a crucifix, Miller said. The measure was rejected, leaving the conflict unresolved. In spite of Miller's efforts, there will be more displays as Leesburg is decked out in preparation for Sunday's big holiday parade. A nativity scene will be set up on the courthouse lawn for the parade, as will a display by atheists.
Ugh.
That is, really, of all the shit to... if you're an atheist, just let people who want to believe in God just believe in God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't follow Ricky Gervais, do you?
No.
Oh, my God, dude, over the last few weeks, there's a guy who is, one of them was, he was getting tweets from, one of the Phelps.
Oh,
and in fact, I think the other person might be part of that family.
Right.
And they've been just attacking him because he's an open atheist.
Right.
He makes no qualms about it, but he's also, he even puts on there, he's like, I'm an atheist, but I'm not, he's like, if you want to believe in God, feel free.
Do whatever you want.
I don't care.
Yeah.
And, he's made some very inappropriate jokes along the way because that's Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais.
Yeah. One today, I can give you an example. One today, someone asked him something like, well, how do you know? I forgot what it was, but it's like, well, how do you know this exists? And he's like, Jesus told me. Now do you believe me? And I'm like, that's brilliant.
Yes.
Okay. Now, is it disrespectful? Maybe a little. But at the same time,
it's Ricky Gervais.
It's pretty funny, too. Yeah. Anyways, but he's been, fighting back and forth with these people over this. And he's really, for the most part, not being hateful. He's just... kind of pointing things out.
Right.
And one tweet he retweeted earlier today was something along the lines of, someone was like, an atheist has never made me believe less in God, but somehow a Christian did. Right. From someone who follows him because of the other person who's fighting with him, because they're so filled with hate, because they're attacking him for being okay with gay people getting married and all this kind of stuff, So, and I was just like, ugh, it just... I don't know.
If everyone just mind their business, everyone would be
exactly.
fine. Just mind your damn business.
Just mind your business.
Exactly. Yep.
That's all it would be, man. That's all we got to do is just shut the fuck up and leave people alone. Yep. It's like I've always said, you turn on the TV, there's something on you don't want to watch. Don't sit there and bitch about it for an hour and a half, or write the news channel, or write the network. Just turn the channel.
Turn the goddamn channel.
Ta-da! That's it.
Oh, look, something else.
Just take your remote and change the channel. I mean, we've got hundreds of channels, so there's probably something less offensive or that I would prefer to watch. And if not, I'll just stare at the wall.
Could be better.
Same with this. You got the atheists and the Christians just buggering with each other over nothing.
I can't wait for the Lions-Christians game to go. That'll be sweet.
I know, right? But I bet if you remove religion completely from this, being atheist and being Christian or whatever, these people are probably friendly with one another. That's the worst part of it.
One of them's probably like, oh, that's Ted at the donut shop over there.
Yeah, but I won't go there anymore because he's an atheist.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. think there was a good example of it. I think The Simpsons did that, where I think they have Lisa as an atheist or something.
Right.
And they basically, how she's accosted by the town for not believing in God.
Science.
Yeah. All right, let's lighten it up a little bit. Lightsaber attack. Oregon man David Canterbury assaults Toys R Us shoppers with Star Wars sword.
Awesome.
Right? An Oregon man went Darth Vader on customers at Toys R Us this week when he allegedly assaulted at least 3 people by wielding a toy lightsaber. No, it was a real one. David Canterbury, Jedi in training.
I'm guessing there's alcohol or drugs involved in
We'll
this
see.
story.
After a shopper at the Jansen Beach store called 911 to report his evil use of the Force around 9:50 p.m. Wednesday night. The caller told authorities that the man inside the store, later identified as Canterbury, was swinging the Star Wars toy at customers. When police approached him in the parking lot, they attempted to subdue the suspect using tasers, according to Fox 12.
You mean force lightning?
Yes. Nice. Canterbury, however, continued to swing the lightsaber, even though they're fucking tasering him. Continues to swing the lightsaber, knocking away one of the taser wires with the toy weapon.
Dude, he's highly trained.
Yeah, he's like counter. He's like parry, dodge. Canterbury's charged with assault, disorderly conduct, theft, resisting arrest, and interfering with a police officer. Was that like 5 yards after the line of scrimmage or whatever?
Yeah, exactly.
It's illegal, yeah.
You can't touch him after 5 yards.
Ball was in the air, so
Yep.
damn pass interference.
That was a throwing motion he was going in.
Oh my god, dude, that made me laugh so hard.
You know how
I love the imagery of thinking of them shooting the taser, and he's like, ding.
All I want to see is a guy in Toys R Us assaulting people with a lightsaber.
I know, right?
That's all I want to see now.
I want to see him deflect the taser wire too.
He probably thought he was king shit when he
Probably,
did that.
and then the other one hit him with the taser.
Exactly.
Then they all just
Then he
started
got a
beating
knee
him.
in his neck. Realized what a bad idea that was.
Then he's like, maybe I shouldn't. He's like, I don't want to be Rodney King. Oh,
Wow, that's awesome.
this is one you sent in here. This was good.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to do this so I can get a drink of my delicious
I'm
beer?
going to post this video up, too. George Takei, who talks like this. Excellent. He wants to combine forces of the Star Wars fan and Star Trek fan, which for some reason don't get along.
I know.
Which I don't understand. You're all nerds.
Have you ever watched Fanboys?
No, I know.
You
I
need to watch Fanboys.
I know.
Everyone needs to watch Fanboys.
But he wants to have a combined geek army
Yes.
to go against the Twilight fans, which
Amen.
is awesome.
Indeed.
For an old Star Wars fan who loves dick.
Yeah, it's pretty funny that he's about as gay as can be.
Oh, yeah.
And he hates Twilight.
It's fantastic.
I love it.
Have you seen the billboards around here with whatever jeweler has the Bella Diamond?
No.
And it's in Twilight font.
No.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, those sons of
Die,
bitches.
die, die.
My darling.
This actually makes me think of a picture that I have saved for a later date where it's, I don't even know what the dude's name. The vampire from Twilight. And he's,
Ted Sparkly Tits.
yes, Ted Sparkly Tits is dead on the floor and Blade standing over him.
Oh, nice.
It's awesome. It's like, I would watch that movie.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Blade trilogy, not bad.
Yeah, it got a little weak towards the end, but yeah.
Triple H, though. Eh?
He didn't pedigree anyone, did he? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
They do typically.
Like the Rock, where he rock bottoms with the Scorpion
rock
King.
bottomed, 7 and 9 and Deep Space Nine,
Yeah,
whatever.
I bet he'd rock bottomed her.
You know he did.
He's like, do you like pancakes? Woo! It doesn't matter what you like. Because the Rock said...
I think this is awesome. And I think that Star Wars fans and Star Trek fans get over your differences and attack the Twilight fans.
Yeah.
Please.
George Takei made a hilarious video encouraging, which you'll be able to see, we'll post, fans of each franchise to put away the bad blood and competition between Wars and Trek and unite against a common enemy, those dreadful sparkly vampire teeny bopper movies that are ruining everything and killing taste in humanity.
It's awesome.
He sums it up best here. Sci-fi fans, be warned. There are no great stories, characters, or profound life lessons to be found in Twilight. In Twilight, the only message that rings through loud and clear is, does my boyfriend like me?
Ding. Or
Have you
George
seen...
Takei would say, oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Did you see, was it Robot Chicken last week where they did the Twilight thing?
No.
It shows the girl, and it's in like 8-bit, like it looks like old school Final Fantasy kind of a thing, right? Where it shows the word bubble up above them, and it's real slow with the cursor. It shows the girl,
course it is.
and then the one walks in and she says, I forgot, it's like, it's like, whatever, Ted Sparkly Tits, I love you. And then he does something and then leaves. And then the other one comes in, Ted Sparkly Vampire, or Werewolf comes in.
Right.
And she's like, oh, I actually love you. And then they both come in, and and then the one, like, it shows him his shirt come off, and then it's like plus whatever for him, and it was
He's
really
buffing his stats.
Yeah, it was really funny. George Takei.
Yes. An old Asian queen.
Well, here we go. This is a nice Christmas story.
Oh, all right.
George Herrera, curfew-breaking teen, gets stuck in Stockton chimney.
Santa Claus.
Yep. California teenagers learn the hard way he's no Santa Claus. The Stockton record,
Did you
whatever.
say Stockton or Stocking?
No.
Oh!
I said Stockton.
Oh, okay.
Reports 18-year-old George Herrera got stuck in a chimney while trying to sneak into his house Thursday. That's right, he tried to sneak into his house via the chimney.
Now, he's an asshole.
Right.
'Cause who was a master thief getting into their house as a youngin'? This guy.
Yeah. Never through a chimney. Of course,
Never
there
through a
wasn't
chimney.
a chimney.
Although I think if I had a chance, I might try.
Yeah, you might. You're an idiot.
Yeah, young and dumb, that's all I say.
Art Ray of the Stockton Fire Department says the teen was breaking curfew and trying to get inside his home. Duh. Ray says Herrera was trapped near the chimney bottom for about 90 minutes before emergency crews were called about 10:15. Now, if it was me and that was my kid, I'd just stand there laughing at him for a while.
Yeah.
I'd let the neighbors call the police. I wouldn't bother.
Could you imagine the parents?
I'd be like, you dumbass.
He just started screaming.
Yeah,
when he
probably. Yeah. Hey, Betsy, get my rifle.
Where are you at, son? I'm in the chimney. oh, what an ass.
When they arrived, they could see his feet sticking out of the fireplace. Ray says rescuers secured ropes around the teenager's wrists and pulled him up about 8 feet with the help of a fire truck ladder. Oh my! Man, that could not have felt good to have.
I'm sure that felt like hot garbage.
Yeah, just yanking you out by your wrist, man. Damn.
Does he understand there's a flue in there, so like smoke doesn't back out and kill the family?
Yeah, obviously not.
Or allow Mexican teenagers to get back in through the chimney? Because I'm assuming by the last name, he's Mexican.
You would assume that.
And California. I mean, let's be honest.
What are you trying to say?
Lots of Mexicans.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
Wow.
Another great story. This will get you in a nice tingly mood for Christmas, too.
All right.
Baby changing stations. Convenient for swapping diapers or doing a line.
You know what I like? When people graffiti the baby changing stations and turn them into baby hanging stations.
I agree, yeah. Those baby changing stations found in public bathrooms often look a little suspect when it comes to cleanliness. But of all the things you might imagine would be mucking up the surface, probably cocaine didn't cross your mind. That's exactly what was found on 92 out of 100 nappy changing stations tested at shopping centers, hospitals, police stations, and churches in the UK.
Who leaves cocaine behind? What's
I
wrong
know,
with these
right?
people?
Seriously. That's why if you ever notice when we go into a public bathroom, you ever notice I pull the baby changing station down and snort the whole thing? Yeah, I'm just making sure,
Hit it like a Dyson.
I do. That is fantastic.
That is fascinating.
Yeah.
That means those little babies are getting coked up through their assholes.
Let's hope.
Oh, my.
Wait. Yeah. What a great story, right?
Yeah, that is interesting.
92 out of 100 in the UK. 92.
That is fascinating. Who
That's
thought cocaine was
staggering.
that popular in the UK?
I know. Especially at baby changing stations.
Yeah, wow.
Oof.
Oi!
No,
I'm going to the baby shitter.
Speaking
Do a
of
couple
shitter.
bumps.
Speaking of cocaine, shitter,
Wow.
and doing bumps.
What?
Yep. Wayne Mitchell dies after eating cocaine hidden in brother's butt.
All right. I prefer syrup.
South Carolina man died in the back seat of a
Now
patrol
it all
car.
makes sense.
I ate the whole bag. Car after ingesting an ounce of coke that had been hidden in his brother's buttocks, according to TV station WYFF.
Wait, so he didn't actually eat it out of his brother's ass?
You can have that image in your head if you'd like.
That's how the title comes across.
So you thought he was just getting up all up there, up in there?
No.
Oh man, no, he wasn't.
Little analingus.
No. He wasn't getting quaint with the taint, if you will. The Mitchells were pulled over by North Charleston. Oh wait, sorry. Oh no, there we go. For allegedly driving with a broken headlight and were put in a patrol car while police searched their vehicle. Police video from inside the car shows D'Angelo squirming and whimpering that he doesn't want to go to jail for life. He pleads with Wayne to help helped protect him by eating the drugs that were stuck in his rear end.
So he did eat it out of his
It
asshole.
does sound like it.
Oh, that is a good brother.
One of us got to do it. You the only one that don't have any strikes, said D'Angelo, who had numerous arrests on his record, according to reports. You, my little brother, I'm going to get life. Wayne gobbled the blow and paid dearly for his brotherly love. Cops spotted cocaine residue on the seat when they came. I bet that's not all. Little bacon strips.
Some lima bean skins.
Oh, God damn it. D'Angelo allegedly informed them that his brother swallowed cocaine. Soon after consuming the coke, Wayne had difficulty breathing and bled from the mouth. He died within an hour.
Man, boy needs to wipe his ass.
Police slapped D'Angelo.
All them hot wings.
He had a peanut allergy. Oh, gross.
Win.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. D'Angelo is being charged with involuntary manslaughter after toxicology results revealed the cocaine in Wayne's system killed him. Mitchell was also arrested for alleged cocaine distribution.
Into that mouth from that ass.
Oh, man. That's the worst coke dispenser ever.
It sure is, Brian. Oh. That ass.
That'll teach people to gobble coke out of asses.
Especially brothers' asses.
Especially your brother's ass. At least make him clean it first.
Wow.
'Cause
that is fascinating.
there you go. I know. I told you I had some good ones this week.
That is a good one.
We got some good stories here. Most of them are not Christmas related.
I don't know. There's snow involved.
Yeah.
Brotherly love.
Yep. I'm trying. How about this one? This was sent by, I think Garrett sent this one. Women's breast implant disappears during Pilates.
Disappears how?
Magic.
Ooh. Fancy.
There's really no other way to put this. During a Pilates stretching exercise, a 59-year-old woman said her body swallowed one of her breast implants. Sounds like something we just made up, but the woman's case is the subject of an unbelievable report just published online in the latest New England Journal of Medicine. The woman was a breast cancer survivor who had a double mastectomy and afterward had gotten breast implants. During a Pilates routine, she was doing a Valsalva maneuver.
Oh, naturally.
A breathing technique in which a person takes a deep breath and holds it while bearing down. In other words, you're going through the motions of... That's exactly what I thought of. In other words, you're going through the motions of exhaling forcibly.
Did she check the turlet for breast implant?
Oh, man. Did she check under her knee? But without letting any air escape through the mouth or nose. What about the ass? You're like,
it's Valsalva time.
Aren't those things they have at the stadiums? Those are vuvuzelas. Doing a Valsalva maneuver increases pressure inside your chest cavity. In this lady's case, enough pressure built to essentially send her right implant through the thin tissue between her ribs and into the space in between her lungs. So now she has a titty in the middle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Total recall.
Yeah.
Cool.
This left her more perplexed than anything. Where did it go? Fortunately and incredibly, she said upon arriving in the emergency department of Johns Hopkins in Baltimore, she wasn't experiencing any chest pain or shortness of breath, but she was experiencing shortness of breast.
Oh!
I can picture how this would happen in freak occurrence, says Dr. Anthony Young, a Michigan-based cosmetic surgeon and frequent contributor to Who Cares, who didn't treat this patient but gave us his professional opinion.
Wow, that is odd.
What likely happened in this instance is the breast implant was placed under the chest muscle and on top of the ribs, an extremely common practice in breast reconstruction. When the patient valsalvaed, the pectoralis, chest, muscle, likely contracted and pushed the implant through the space between her ribs, which was particularly fragile after the valve surgery.
That sounds slightly disturbing.
It does. The weakened scar tissue was easily torn, and the strength of the pectoralis, chest, muscle pushed the implant deep into her chest. That sounds like fun.
That is wild.
That does not sound like any fun whatsoever.
Don't titty fuck her. Where'd they go?
I would tell you that if I were her, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be valsalvaing or whatever anymore.
No.
Because I don't think I'd want to have to keep going through that.
No.
I'd be like, how about no?
That is odd.
I know, right?
Wow.
I know. That's some weird shit.
There's some weirdness.
Speaking of weirdness.
What?
This is a little old, but we need to cover it.
All right.
Did you hear that there's going to be Rocky the Musical?
No, I did not.
All I can hope for is Sylvester Stallone stars in it.
When he's like petting his turtles and shit.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Rocky the musical. Why would they do that?
Stallone has teamed up with the boxers Vladimir and Vitaly Klitschko, the heavyweight boxing champions of the world.
Nope.
No? All right. To create the German stage show, which means there'll be a lot of scat in it.
Of course, and, animal fucking.
Right. Rocky is a love story, and he could never have reached the final bell without Adrian, Stallone continues.
Ugh.
The musical will, of course, include Eye of the Tiger and other classics from the film, but Stallone himself is not likely to be included in the cast.
I'm sure he wanted to be, though. That's how he seems to roll.
I actually would prefer to see him. If he was in that cast and it was near us, I'd be like, we're going.
Yes. And Rocky the Musical.
Yeah, that'd be the greatest musical I've ever seen, somehow surpassing Paul Stanley as Phantom of the Opera.
Ooh.
As the only musical I've ever gone and seen.
I went and saw Spamalot. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
I heard Evil Dead the musical's good.
I heard it was kind of like Gwar throwing blood in the crowd and stuff, too.
Gwar.
Stupid. All right, Jen sent this one earlier today.
Ragnarok and Roll.
No. That there was a thing talking about, do you know what a brony is? And I don't mean a jabroni, just a brony.
No.
No, it's this group of, it's a guy who likes My Little Pony. See, bro, you see what they did?
God.
Yeah.
Are these people ice skaters?
Some probably are.
Okay.
There's probably plenty that are not, though.
Because I have noticed on the internet there's this sudden trend of My Little Pony.
I know. Like on, was it the We Love Fine shirts or whatever? They've been doing tons of My Little Pony shirts lately. And I'm like, yeah, how about no?
Yeah.
No.
Stop.
Mm-mm.
No.
Bill Clinton called into an NPR show.
Right.
And they were asking him various questions, and then they do a segment that's called, like, Not My Job or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, during this, they tend to ask people, they give them a short quiz that's supposed to be about something that they feel they will have absolutely no knowledge of.
Right.
And they give them, and Bill Clinton was asked various My Little Pony questions and succeeded in getting all three of them correct.
You know why?
Because he's a pimp.
Them bitches he bangs.
That's
loves
right.
My Little Pony.
That's right.
Oh, let me ask this girl sucking my dick right now.
Now, when I first read this, I was like, damn it, Bill Clinton, how you gotta do this? And I was like, he did have a daughter.
Yeah.
Probably had lots of daughters.
Oh, yeah.
And some mothers.
Oh, yeah.
Probably at the same time.
That's right.
And some Big Macs.
Because that's how he does it taboo style.
That's right. Yeah. He gives them a souvenir cigar on their way out.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift.
He doesn't like the little, he leaves those little My Little Pony markings, so they got that little thing under him.
Yeah.
It's a handprint.
Yeah.
That's what he leaves on
Oh, I thought you were talking about the dress stain.
Or Map of Hawaii.
Yeah. I was going to say, he gives his autographed items out with his dick.
That's right.
Yeah. He's like, hey, baby, here's some...
Here comes the executive decision.
Yep.
Oh,
yep. Big Willie style. But yeah, he gets them all right. And when I first read this, I was like, wow. I was like, that's something. There was a big deal in this. The person who wrote this article kind of makes a big deal about Clinton being a brony.
Right.
And when I read the interview, it actually, they give him multiple choice.
Oh, so he might have just got lucky.
They're pretty easy, actually.
Bill Clinton probably has an iPhone. He's probably like, hold on, I got this shit.
I don't know shit about My Little Pony, and I got the first two right. The third one I would have guessed at, and I probably would have gotten right, but I would have at least gotten two of the three.
Right.
Where is it? Like, one of them asks what the one pony is named Rarity. It asks what her hobby is. Is it A, collecting tinier ponies, B, giving makeovers, or C, I forgot what the other one was, but the third option is obviously not it. So you know multiple choice.
I would go by, since Rarity's name would be collecting.
It's not, though.
That is shocking.
See, the reason I got that one right. The reason I would not have gone that way was only because that one feels like someone trying to be too cute. Whereas the makeovers thing just makes sense.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, Clinton got all three right. I don't so much think he's really a brony as much as I think he just
happened to get them right.
Well, again, they teach you when you're doing multiple choice, you always rule out any that are obviously not the answer, to make the choice easier.
Yeah.
Well, with these, every one of the three questions had one that was obviously not the answer. So you toss those, and then it's a coin flip, yeah. And that one was the hardest of the three. The other two were much easier. Like, one asks what the main villain of the ponies is, and the first one's like, oh, where is it? It's a great name. I want to get this right.
Excuse me.
Damn it, I can't find it now. Oh, fumble bumble. Yeah, anyways, I can't find it. But they asked him what the the one was like. It's like Schleppy, the glue factory worker or something like that.
Right.
And his response was great because his response is, if that's not it, it should be. And, but immediately that one's out.
Yeah.
And the next one was like Black Moon or something like that. And I forgot what the third one, but Black Moon seems like a character name. He guessed that, or it shows that one, and he was right. So I said they weren't difficult questions. Again, but the way this author of this article made it sound was as though you'd have to be a uber fan to know
he's
him.
Sitting there with a pony hat and shirt on.
Yeah.
it's muted on his TV.
Well, now look, if they asked him these questions without giving him multiple choice and he nails the answers,
exactly.
okay, now he's a brony. But
like, what's the pony with the rainbow mane? Oh, that's if he nailed them, yeah.
He's like, I nailed a bitch with a tattoo of that last night.
I was staring at it when I had her doggy style.
I was eating 2 double cheese from McDonald's.
It was great. It was resting on her shoulder, my double cheese.
I used her ass like a tray for my Coke.
My favorite meal is the Double B. It's a Big Mac and a blowjob. I just rest the Big Mac on top of her head. Because I'm the president, motherfucker.
I asked her for a blowjob and asked her if I could supersize it. Have her friend join.
Then I have a place to put my hamburger and my fries.
I rest my milkshake on them titties, if you catch my drift. All right, enough of that.
Oh, it was fun, though.
Shit. Dude, so this week, Sight of the Week makes its triumphant return to Salty Language.
It's been a long time.
It has. It's my fault.
Someone bitched about it. I don't remember who it was. It's been a long time since the website of the week came up. I don't remember who it was, though.
Well, this will make up for it.
It certainly will, Brian.
This is maybe... in fact, we might have to retire the segment after this one. It's going to be tough to top this one.
Hang the jersey up.
And we may have to retire it. This is Hall of Fame material here. This is Tony... Tony sent this, and it's called catsforgold.com. And the premise of this website, and I'm sure it's not a real website, but
of course not, but it's hilarious.
I would hope it is. But the premise of the website is that you send in your gold, and they send you cats. And this website, like when you first look at it, and you're kind of like, oh, this is kind of funny, and you read through it. But then you realize that towards the top, where they have various links, the links actually work, and there's more. Oh. Like where it says home, about, testimonials, FAQs, there's more in that.
Well, of course there is.
So make sure when you go to this site that you click, spend some time on this site because there's some real good funny.
There's a big red banner that says swap your ounces for pounces.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, it's fantastic, dude. Man,
if we learned one thing about the internet, Brian, is it loves cats.
It's true. Here's one of my favorite ones right here, towards the bottom. Secure shipping. All cats are carefully packaged. We guarantee free replacement of any crumpled cats. Oh my God, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Oh my God.
Turn your glitter into litter.
Yeah. Lose the treasure, get the Cheshire.
It's fantastic.
Oh my God, your gold is melted into 100% pure feline. Oh man. Oh, I'm going to click on the FAQs because this is... Oh, don't tell me it's not going to work now. Okay, there we go. So the first one is, where is it? Are cats a better investment than gold? Without a doubt. Does your old gold watch merely tick instead of lick? Can your heirloom groom? Will your gold ring chase string? Swap your gold for cats at Cats for Gold, and you'll get so much more in return. In fact, with many of our cats, you'll get an extra deposit. Investment advice. Remember, cats can go up as well as down. The next one, should I let the cat out of the bag? We'd advise that it will last that much longer. Oh, man. Will you take any old gold for cats? And I don't even want to read that. Gold rings, chains, necklaces, earrings, singly or in pairs, pendants, bangles, lockets, watches, cufflinks, coins, and even dental gold will convert them all into much more valuable cats of all shapes and sizes. Remember, if it's gold and glistens, we'll post you cats or kittens.
Now, you know what this almost reminds me of? Is you ever perused the internet on Grand Theft Auto?
Yes.
This is what
You're right, it
reminds me
does.
of.
You're right. Are all your cats hand-picked? Yes, we always pick our cats by hand. I only have a little gold. You'll only get a little cat. Oh, where's the next one? I have a lot of cats. Can I exchange them for gold? No, sorry. Cats for Gold only accepts gold. You're probably looking for cats to gold. The last one is, could I get dogs for gold? What a bizarre idea. Why would anyone want to swap gold for a dog? Right here. Get quote, right meow.
Yeah, this is a fantastic site.
Yeah. There's also the little ad thing at the bottom that says WeBuyAnyCat.com. Oh, shit. Definitely check it out, though. There's some stupid, funny shit in there. Here's another holiday story. Portugal police boss suspended after copping to sending X-rated Xmas mail. Sexy. Turn the lights down for this story.
Oh, yeah.
In Lisbon, a Portuguese city suspended its police chief for sending a Christmas email greeting to its entire municipal workforce, which contained images of scantily clad women and seasonal wishes for a great sex life. I can't pronounce the guy's name. Ted Santos, police chief in the central Portuguese city of Coimbra, accidentally emailed his colleagues a PowerPoint presentation which wished them a Merry Christmas and then
PowerPoint presentation.
And then displayed several women wearing lingerie and bikinis. How do you accidentally send a PowerPoint present? Like, why did you make the PowerPoint presentation if it wasn't for this purpose?
I'm going to guess he made it on his work computer for his buddies.
Right.
And he accidentally emailed it to everybody.
Right. Now, see, this is harmless. Enough with the insincere and useless words. What I wish you from the bottom of my heart is that you have incredible sexual relations, live a merry and happy life, work hard, and get well paid. Read one of the final slides of the presentation. What's the problem?
People are nudges.
Yeah.
Sticks in the muds, whatever you want to say.
Moments after he sent it, he messages work colleagues again apologizing.
That was panic mode.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I put reply all.
Dude, you know he clicked send. He's like, and he's trying to hit cancel.
Yeah.
It was already gone.
Apologizing and warning that there was an error in the attachment, but it was too late. After receiving a message containing content inconsistent with the prestige of this town hall in the municipal email box, an address to which all municipal employees have access to, the mayor has decided to initiate disciplinary proceedings.
Oh, poor Ted Santos.
Oh, yeah, and the mayor believes it was sent during work hours, so he should get the X.
Ugh. He's just trying to have a good time at Christmas.
I know, right?
Time. What a Scrooge.
Some scantily clad titties.
Yeah,
that perks everybody up.
Exactly. Who gives a shit?
I tell you.
Even gay men like titties, from what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Even straight men like them.
Well, that's a given.
Speaking of sexy.
All right.
Ex-con with nervous colon robs bank after pooping in parking lot. I read this one this morning, and I was like, yep, we're covering this one.
The shitty bank robber strikes again.
You know, we make a lot of jokes here about spastic colons.
Yeah, sometimes we have a show devoted to it, Brian.
Or two. A Connecticut man with a drug addiction and a spastic colon allegedly defecated in the parking lot of a New Milford bank before robbing the establishment. The man, that's his calling card.
I'll show them.
He's like, I'll just leave a tight winder out in the parking lot. Well, if it's a spastic colon, there's nothing tight about that.
Like, all right, who threw a milkshake out a window? The fuck?
God damn it. It looks like, when you get to the bottom of the ketchup bottle and you squeeze and it's like, that's what it, the man's wife and kids were with him and sat in the getaway car.
Well, of course they did. That's a family man.
Russell Mace, 55, was arraigned in Bantam Superior Court Monday, charged with first-degree robbery, third-degree larceny, and 2 counts of impairing the morals of a child. Nothing about shitting in public or anything.
The one count was for that. The other count was robbing a bank.
Oh, all right. Judge Richard Marino.
Oh, why is Dad shitting in a parking lot and running back gun?
Do you see an outhouse around?
No.
Well, bear shit in the woods and paw shits in the parking lot.
Okay, Ma.
Now quit your sassing. Oh, fuck. They set his bond at $100,000. His charges stem from a bizarre bank robbery that occurred on the afternoon of December 16th at the Union Savings Bank on East Street in New Milford. While the robbery itself was par for the course, police said that Mace's alleged activities prior to the heist were far from normal. It's a first in my career, New Milford Police Lieutenant Lawrence Ash told the Huffington Post.
What do you mean, bank robber shitting himself in the parking lot?
Russell Mace allegedly pooped in the parking lot of a Connecticut bank. Oh, my God, that's so fucking funny.
That's a real win.
Whoa!
Is that Ma?
No.
Oh, say, holy hell.
No shit. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, she's got the same last name as the guy.
Oh, boy. No wonder she wasn't opposed to him just shitting in the
Oh, you know what? Here we go. Aaron Mace, this is his wife. This is Ma. Ugh. Allegedly snatched a woman's purse on November 23rd. She's been charged with third-degree burglary from a vehicle, fifth-degree larceny, and risk of injury to a minor. Authorities are still weighing potential charges against her in relation to a bank her husband allegedly robbed. Damn, dude.
Wow. What a beast she is.
Did we cover this before?
I would have remembered a guy shitting in the parking lot.
I don't know why. Dude, I'm having one of those deja vu moments.
Dude, that means they're changing the Matrix.
Or I pooped. No. Here's a feel-good story. Did you hear about this?
Are done.
Nice. Oh, God, I love that video. I may have to post that.
I got Burger King.
Make you flip or rob. Would you like an apple pie with that? Do you see this? Louis C.K. has pulled in $1 million off of his $5 special.
Nice.
And I
know he donated a bunch of it, too.
He's determined he's going to donate, or here's how he's going to...
$250,000, I think he donated.
Right. Here's how he's going to spend the $1 million. Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. $250,000 goes to the production costs.
Right.
$250,000 he's donating to 5 different charities. $250,000 he's giving his entire staff bonuses. $280,000 of it's being donated to various charities, and then the remaining $220,000 he said he's going to do something with his stomach. Maybe lipo, or maybe just a really good sandwich. I want truffle this and truffle that and gold leaf bread.
Goddamn truffle oil.
I want that bread covered in gold leaf.
I want some panda face in there.
Ooh, panda face.
Yeah, it's got to be delicate.
Man, I haven't had panda face in a while. It's good
Give
stuff.
me some bald eagle wing.
Delicious.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what's great is other comedians are going to do the same thing. That means we can start getting comedy specials on the cheap.
Yep. Dude, how great would it be?
$5 is a bargain.
There was a big interview that was done, I forgot, on a website where it was basically like Louis C.K. was logged in and people just fired questions at him and he answered a bunch of them.
Reddit.
Yeah. And did you read all of that?
No, there's too much shit
there was a lot of shit there. I didn't read all of it. I just kind of skimmed through it.
I kind of did the same thing.
But I saw the one where someone made a suggestion to him that other comedians, they ought to get together, get like 2 or 3 of them, kind of like if they were doing a tour, and do like one for $15 that's got, say, Louis and Jim Norton and whoever, Bill Burr.
Random,
yeah. You know what I mean? To where you get 3 comedians that are similar types, put out a DVD of all 3. That way all 3 of them could get a cut off of it. And somebody like Louis is going to sell a bunch of copies. So it might make it to where the other guys can kind of benefit as well. Maybe guys who aren't doing as well that next ring down or something. I was like, that's kind of a cool idea. All right, here we go. You ready for the last story? This is a Christmas story.
Hey, well, it is the season.
This is more kind of the story that Salty the Language would bring you at Christmas, though.
All right.
The headline is, Hitler's book Mein Kampf promoted as the perfect present in a British bookstore.
Well, naturally.
Yeah.
Nice picture of Hitler on there, too.
It is great, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
His mustache is looking luxurious.
Hell yes.
Not really. Britain's largest bookstore chain has apologized for promoting Hitler's book Mein Kampf as the perfect present for Christmas. Mein Kampf was, we don't need that crap. Yeah. If you don't know what Mein Kampf is, seriously, go back to school and learn some fucking history.
Or watch the History Channel.
The Waterstone store in Huddersfield, Northern England, featured a personal recommendation of the book from a staff member, describing it as an essential read for anyone seeking to understand one of history's most despicable figures. A shocking read and a vital warning for future generations. Now, there's nothing wrong with that because it's true. You read it to kind of get the insight to Hitler. You're not necessarily promoting it because you're like, hey, the Hitler family is,
right.
Hitler's secretly still alive, just making bank off of this, But
although, if there was an old Hitler that just suddenly appeared and was like, making it rain, bitches, and a big stack of money to flip it into the crowd, that might be entertaining to see.
Yeah. I don't think anyone wants Hitler to shower a crowd with anything. I think we've already been down that road.
That's true.
It didn't turn out well.
I said I wanted a glass of juice. Oh, boy.
However, the pre-printed corner of the tag for this read, "The perfect present," a description that some found insensitive. Only some.
Yes, exactly.
Others were like, finally.
Oh, jeez.
It's about time. Though the staff member's description hardly counts as anti-Semitic praise, a Jewish salesman, Jonathan Levine, complained to the company, telling Waterstones that when challenging one of the staff, "I was told it was a Christmas bestseller which sold really well. A dubious justification indeed for selling this hateful work." Levine has since received an apology from the company. A spokesperson for Waterstone said that they have contacted all their stores to remind them of the sensitivities of stocking the title and to ensure that it is not included in the politics section of the bookstore. What's it in now? Feel good?
Yes.
I mean, self-help, since it's, it translates to my struggle.
Diet, I guess.
Oh, come on, dude. That ain't right.
What?
Is there a genocide section at the bookstore?
Yes, it has one book in it.
Yeah. Fucking war crimes. Ooh. According to a 2003 article in Cabinet Magazine, more than 20,000 English translations of Mein Kampf are sold each year. Some bookstores in India describe it as a bestseller. Of course they do. They're just trying to sell it. No.
Yeah.
Some countries, restrict it, like it's banned in Russia. Canada's largest book chain, Chapters /Indigo/Moose, has refused to stock the book since 2001. 15,000 copies sell in the U.S. every year, and Houghton Mifflin, the publisher, has declared that they would donate all the profits from the book to charity.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why?
I guess. Seems odd, though.
15,000 copies a year in this country sell.
That's pretty weird.
That's wow.
Yeah.
I wonder, man, I wonder how many copies of the Communist Manifesto by Marx sell yearly.
I'd like to see those
versus that, because at least Marx isn't like promoting, slaughtering of a race or blaming, Jews for the downfall of the world like Hitler did.
Right.
But it's something that a lot of people, you generally can't just walk around with a copy of the Communist Manifesto. You know what I mean?
Hey, how you doing?
It's one of those books that when people see it, they're kind of like, Pinko,
Red is dead.
Yep.
What?
There we go. All right, well, if we stop now, we're just under a robust 2 hours.
Oh, shit.
So we should stop.
Well, it is a Christmas special.
It is. So, there's a load in your stocking from us.
For sure.
Ooh, I got to put that on my iPhone app.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I just made love
to
your face. Oh. Well.
Here's 1 million babies for your Christmas.
There it is, yeah. Well, that's salty language for this week, I believe. Next week should be our Year of the End Palooza
Bash-a-flan.
Skippity-doo
What you who.
thingamjig.
Right.
of Palooza.
So, yeah, have an old Fezziwig. You'll be fine.
Whoa, nice. Yep. Have a beer or two. Have a spiked eggnog. Remember, killing your family will just get you arrested.
Or just Merry Christmas.
Or just Merry Christmas.
Or whatever the fuck you celebrate.
Seriously. Just
right.
Merry fill in the blank. From us to you.
Word.
Right from our cockles.
Maybe even our subcockles.
Maybe even our colon. Thanks, Dennis Leary.
Yes.
We out.